for a very long time as a nation, Ghana, the system that we've had for our gold trading sector is that you have multiple state agencies all involved in gold trading with private players in gold trading. And that is what I mean by the sector being unstructured and unregulated. So there are gold dealers licensed by the Precious Minerals Marketing Corporation to buy gold locally and sell gold. We give them the license. And then you have those who call themselves bullion traders, simply put, exporters, who have been licensed by another state agency, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, on the advice of the Minerals Commission, who have been given a license to buy, sell, and export gold. So 2 state agencies licensing people involved in the same trade. So who do these traders answer to? Then, in this market, if you look at those who are licensed by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, you have foreigners in there, mainly Indians and Chinese. And they outnumber the Ghanaians. And they have the wherewithal to buy more gold and export the gold than the Ghanaians. Then you have, in 2022, the Central Bank of Ghana, as a result of the severe economic crisis we're confronted with, deciding to actually go into the market and buy gold. And they decided to buy this gold through the PMMC and other private aggregators. So the PMMC, which licenses traders to go and buy gold, is also in the market buying gold for the Bank of Ghana. And it is buying gold with money given it by the Bank of Ghana, which money the PMMC has given to other aggregators to buy gold for the PMMC for the Bank of Ghana. Then the intervention from the Bank of Ghana was not adequate for the then government, talking about the previous MPP administration. So then they decide from a policy perspective that another state agency called the Minerals Income Investment Fund, MIF, should also go into the market and buy gold. So you have MIF also in the market buying gold with its selected aggregators. So this is the current state of the Ghanaian gold trading sector.
While on that, how does the gold board fix that?
Yeah.
What are they proposing to do there?
So all these people buying gold, and Bank of Ghana says, I want to get the gold. I want to get more gold than anyone. Bank of Ghana doesn't have the enforcement powers to deal with smugglers, to deal with people who don't have a license yet are dealing in gold. So what does the Bank of Ghana decide to do? The Bank of Ghana says, I'm going to buy the gold at spot price to make sure that it doesn't make sense for even the smuggler to buy. And as a result, the Bank of Ghana incurs a lot of losses, because when you buy the gold, you will incur costs before you export. And all that is losses sitting in the books of the Bank of Ghana. Okay? Then MIF, as a result, also has to buy the gold at a high price, because Bank of Ghana has raised the price. And that is why you heard that MIF has incurred losses to the tune of $90 million and over, as a result of it venturing into gold trading in a very unstructured environment. And so all these factors have led to a situation where today the local price of gold is the highest you can find in Africa, and I dare say the world. And
although the world price is just about $3,000.
Sometimes there are times like last week, and even this week, last week, where the local price of gold was higher than the international market price. Because you are having a high demand, a lot of money chasing gold in small quantities. So obviously that will lead to inflation. And because the Bank of Ghana don't even have enough funds to mop up, let me use simple language, to buy all the gold that is on the market, then others also get the opportunity to buy some. And when they buy, they can't export it. They have to smuggle. Only a few people are able to buy in this environment and export through the legal means. They have to smuggle. Why? Because when he buys it at that high price, he has to pay 1.5% withholding tax. He has to pay asset fee of 0.258% to the PMMC. He has to pay his freight. He has to pay insurance. and all that. He has to pay a refining charge. If he's selling to Dubai, he has to pay a discount and all that. So the trade is not profitable. He has to smuggle. So because of this, President Mahama is saying no. Let us have one state entity who will be responsible for regulating this market. We are not going to have multiple agencies buying gold. We are not going to have multiple agencies licensing gold dealers. We are going to have one state agency licensing all dealers, whether it is the aggregator, whether it is the buyer, one agency licensing all of them. And that agency will be supported by the government with enough liquidity, enough cash in cedis to buy all the gold on the market.
Okay, so
not as an agency, but through its licensed private sector.
So similar
agents.
to Cocoa Board.
Exactly.
Similar to Cocoa Board.
Exactly.
But you will be, ultimately, everything will end with you.
Yes, in the sense that in terms of buying the gold, central government is giving us money, okay, which money we can show up if there is a gap, and I'll talk about how we're going to do that. But at least that money can at least buy 3 tons of gold every
Which is, I saw that in the budget.
in the budget.
So the Bank of Ghana's gold purchasing scheme will stop,
For ASM, artisanal small scale mining,
but they can still buy from
that's
large
understandable.
scale.
They can still buy because they have negotiated with the large scale mining companies, some of them, not all of them, to buy 20% of the gold they produce in bullion form offshore, not in Ghana. Which gold is physically used to show up our gold reserves at the Bank of England.
So far as the gold is produced here,
InGhana,
only the gold board.
yes, if you
has
want to
the
buy
mandate
the
to
gold
purchase.
in Ghana, in
has
the
to come through
downstream
the gold
sector,
board.
it has to be bought by the gold board.
Has to be bought by the
Or it has to be bought by a license holder, a person licensed by the gold board, so that we structure it well, streamline it well, regulate it well, regulate the price well, so that the trade is profitable for the state, for the miner, for the buyer, and everybody involved in that value chain.
Apart from regularizing and regulating, is there an economic reason why you're doing this? What is the economic reason?
Because that is the objective. You see, this is what we are seeking to do, but what is the objective? The objective is that unstructured, unregulated system led to a situation where, number one, we were not getting the forex we are supposed to get as a nation from the gold we export from Ghana. So you have these exporters, over 70 of them, licensed by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. And these guys have paid money for their licenses. They are in the market, and you have PNMC buying gold, Bank of Ghana buying gold, MIF buying gold. These guys cannot compete with Bank of Ghana. So you are compelling them either to fold up or to smuggle. If the person wants to export through the legal means, he loses out completely. So most of these people, especially the foreigners, not only the foreigners, the Ghanaians who are part of that, but especially the foreigners, they buy to smuggle. And when they smuggle, the state is deprived or denied of the dollars, the forex. So when you see the cedi depreciating at an alarming rate, today the Bank of Ghana rate is 15.5. In the black market, you need about 16 cedi, 16.1 to get a dollar.
Yeah.
Why? It's because those who need dollars for business cannot get the dollars. Those who need dollars to import goods cannot get the dollars. And about 90% of the things on the market is imported. So when there is a shortage of dollars, the exchange rate keeps going up and prices keeps going up, and Ghanaians suffer. And so President Mahama is saying we need to address cost of living. And one of the most important things to tackle if you want to bring down cost of living is the exchange rate. You need a stable Ghana cedi. And if we can get a stable Ghana cedi, then we need a lot of forex inflows to support the cedi. How do you get a forex? You have gold. So why are you allowing anybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry to buy the gold, majority of them smuggling the gold? Have one entity, resource the entity to license agents, buy the gold through these agents, and be the sole exporter of the gold. So under the gold board, no one can export gold except the gold board. And once we are the one exporting, all the dollars will come back.
So I see two main objectives, largely. One, stop smuggling. Two, economic benefit. Which is forex.
Yeah.
Showing up your...
Not just the forex. I'm going to explain something. You see, currently, under the current arrangement, just to reiterate the point about forex generation for the country, which is the main objective of the gold board. Currently, the legal regime allows the exporters to repatriate just 80% of the forex. And they are supposed to do so within 30 days. Even with that, they don't comply. What that simply means is that they buy gold in cedis, they export the gold, they get dollars, they don't bring all the dollars back. And they don't bring it back even on time. They don't comply with the legal requirements. When you have gold board, you buy the gold, you export the gold. When you export the gold, that same day you get 90% of the dollars in the country. It's in your account at the Bank of Ghana. So we don't have to wait for 30 days for an exporter, a private person, to bring us dollars, because it is gold board. Once we export, that same day we get 90 to 95% of the dollars, and within 48 hours the remainder of the dollars come. But apart from that, revenue. You see, the forex is very important. That's why I emphasize it, because once we can get sufficient forex inflows, you have a strong exchange rate. It means that inflation is going to go down, cost of living is going to go down. Every Ghanaian, whether the person has seen gold or not, will benefit, all because we have centralized the trading and export of our gold, and we are bringing in all the forex associated with that gold. But the second benefit, Evans, the second benefit is revenue. Over the years, for ages, what do we get from this gold that causes so much damage to the environment? What do we get? Royalties from large scale. Small scale mining companies don't pay royalties. All they pay is the 1.5% withholding tax, which is being scrapped because it is fueling smuggling, it is not fair and all that. And then they pay corporate taxes. And who are those who pay the corporate taxes? Those who are licensed and properly formalized. You understand? Because the sector is largely informal. So even the collection of taxes is a problem for the GRA. So we don't get much. But now, under the gold board, the government can buy the gold at a competitive price that guarantees the miner of fair profits, guarantees the trader of fair profits, and guarantees the state of profit as well.
How?
Because
profit to the state, I mean.
Profit to the state because gold is a commodity in the market, okay? If somebody pre-finances a miner to mine, he will buy their gold today in Ghana at 10% discount or more. Some even buy at 15% discount.
So you
because he's pre-financing the miner.
Finance.
Yeah, he's pre-financing the miner because he's giving him equipment. The miner has gone through the legally, I'm not talking about galancers, I'm talking about those who have gone through the lay-down procedure, they've secured their mining leases.
TVXYZ baby, I will share baby. Wosa wutie mo Power 97.9 FM mwakwaba papa. Midweek edition of Aye Power Inside Politics Jumedi na yedi brewi. Edia medisu ye Nicholas ya Yawson. Ubetumi Aframiki Nicholas. Mamemfa se de PSC aseda kese pa mo twede ampo nyankopon. Se wama ewie so abeto me ni wa. Wo hwe me ni wa wutie me. Mamemfa se de ni bi ma production team a oma bo adwuma ye. Ma wo fi a wo so wo tie nsem na wo hu ma ekọ kama sa. Mamemfa se de ni bi ma Mr. Raphael Jampo Raf Jampo menda wasi bisa so na osofo medana si yima bodje se yenu abas team ni na omo MC omo na etutu niema yema niema obehu television so na ayekama meba camera sa Uncle Willie wa ha sa so na obehu yenu Francis ma so omo siesie me ho ma me ho ayefe yi Lizzie Tego ani yenu aba gifty omo na nso ama nsiesie no ayekama won se menim tiro ne shan sa nti baby a we de na se baby a embre edri de wonim say ye Ghana ensem na ye ba ebedi ho komo the biggest platform make Ghana #1 political talk show na we ni anasa waso ni we ni ehuni TVXYZ make out say ye na wo platforms are huni na so wo ba digital are free to air which me ahwe bi sa so na mo so a mo hwe wo satellite no so wonsa betumi akadwumadi bi make out say Power 979 FM Power 979 FM obetumi ahwe dwumadi bi sa so na TVXYZ Ghana no so betumi ahwe bi TikTok na sign Facebook ye call YouTuber XYZ Broadcasting YouTube XYZ Broadcasting YouTube XYZ Broadcasting entini na no me ma wa kwa bodwumadi so na wo so baby wo bia wetumi ahwe na wetie bi na ndra awia Messi won cry na se weni ense de catchero enra de me hu say yes insuo to na emframa so bo papa abra me nam kwan so a me kofie na me dru Islegon ANC mo homiti boom nem se wiase abewie nso sana na ntesa eniema na mframa no ebububu niema ne ade hwe billboards ne niema nkofo ka asase ya enye easy ndo me course with the nation's capital no na hardware menim se nsu yiri efa nkofo fie ni meka ho ya niema atoto yani na nsa yen hyeden na yen hwe drainage systems ahoro no so won kan credium na niema ntumi enye kama na niema nye din ma mfa nchia kese ma Dr. Gazy or former Chief Fire Officer de Ghana Fire Service on a time na ebeka ya yinya fire tenders alaji sorogo mu yinya fire tenders ahuru nyina na yo hwe Ghana Fire Service rent allowance na ade bai na ono no introduce ye Dr. Gazy mi chechi opapa minim say fire betumi edimu na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or set fire service there metibia no ye hia panifu bi say wo moda board no so anawo ye boy ye maame ma wusimo no mutumi aye adwuma timpanifu mu yi fire board na makai Dr. Gazy woko dia nkwanta ye friend Nana Okufuruja dia nkwanta Nana misalo tu nti Dr. Gazy umpo ye de ye popushi ama na mpedifo because nimdia ekitawa wodi wo fie no so the boa fire service board na ebetumi aboa pa nti ye ma wo mfa sa nimdia nti na fie minim se mpedifo be kai o no ma fa no mo no aka board no na mo de sa nimdia because wo hwe nan se ija hyehye ahoro ne ne ma ekoso na ye hia mo technical know how betumi dia aboa strategies on be boa ma ye ma me wa wosimutumi de ye adwante board is there ye hia technical men se mo na mo de madwen na aboa ma Ghana Fire Service yetumi a research na ya research ni yi ntintia kese nkomo Dr. Gazy temane important sunsu sem no ye srem amehu se mo tu anamo mo nkoso ntu anamo ma ye na ye breyi na bibia ntumi nkonka ye se what is life ntumi femboa na nkofo ntumi nyensu a eno so ebetumi aboa papa sesia no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o se research nyame adom yehu MMDC sin bia shas region sin bia ba ankofo bo se nkofo ani age bia region mbaya very soon wo so region baba ma wo so wani etumi age yi na bibia etumi akonkai nti bia wo bia no se wutie mi a ka chi oni bi no so nkan che ni bi no mfanto 97.9 MHz Power FM sa so na stream live wo air platforms are huni na so which we so adwani wo TVXYZ when say TVXYZ the best time ya Ghana on fa baby a no bi ahwe no bi atie dwumadi sa na ye wa ha say ye ba abesom na on more serious note ye hwedwumadi na ase a na ye kɔ metene sɛ nipa bi a mo petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so mo hwɛ na yetumi yi ye Chief Justice we said niama bi enkoso yi and speaking point on 3 petition received by President of the Republic for the removal of the Chief Justice and ho enkomo na ye be party true anti so wenya ntie what nsem bi say Chief Justice nipa bi a petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama meteno no na ensem ni na ekobe ina no ya petition na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so de ma Council of State no mo so etu ho anamo na bibia etumi akonkan enti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has received 3 petitions aligning to wrongdoing of against the Chief Justice and demanding her removal enti no na wo hwe embren ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abra we receive sa petition ade a odebema Council of State no mo say determine the merit of the petition say enu betumi aboa na omode yi ye Chief Justice no ye na dia na stage no ni details e wo mi na no mra na no so omode ye anti omehwe na Council of State ni deciding we na ka se say na tedia His Excellency and normal advice in there ono so de mra ne be ye adwuma pepepe na wetumi a kire say ye maame no ekwa na anti in some consultations with Council of State no ade a obeyi 5-member committee a won be setting up na 5-member committee be set up no mo de ahwe no mo ahwe say aso say maame o say ye dia na emu nsem te say no obefa 2 members free Justice of the Supreme Court intimate ne say ye befa nipa bien ye judges akese mienu omo de apex court of the land miche Supreme Court omo mienu ebeka sa 5-member committee no ho ye wie so a wasan so appointed chairman kofo na president be yin say osimesi we when a person wo chair committee na bibia tumi akonkan emom sa nipa no onye lawyer onye MP onye Council of State member no so obeyi no na wetumi a chair na committee na adwuma mbe yen so omehwe allegations na omosusu ahyehye no ho omwe the recommendations no ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na wetu sa na mo na bibia etumi akọ enkan sa enti wo hwe television na no where your letter if you presidency buy President Mahama consult with the Council of State on 3 petitions for the removal of the Chief Justice and no so edahono also President Mahama has received 3 petitions from various persons seeking the removal of the Chief Justice. President Mahama has forwarded the 3 petitions to the Council of State to commence the consultation process mandated by Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution. And the 1992 Constitution, Article 146 in Sema Ekanono, signed by Felix Kwachi Ofosu MP, spokesperson to the President, Minister, Government Communication, and the way a letter about and dra efani nipa omo petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no president abide by the law nti or say odembra no di ye adwuma nti munsama na me church nti metene say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama odi embra adwuma na bibia etumi akonkan no saa na edidi so ekwan odi fa so no nti say recommendations are only advice be free Council of State and it's a 5-member committee in Hobepano no so ejina so ahwe so say yetumi dem brani ye adwuma na ye mama Chief Justice also kofia na wakofi ma bibia etumi akonkai into any idea say si ameka say eda ho Chief Justice enkofo no petition na ansam o moka wo mu ni say enema bi o ho na ntuto yi na ehia say Chief Justice tu sa na mo no enti tadie ni idea say si ano so abededwa ye Chief Justice no ade a se ekona ekotia na ye maame tokonu ade a no so obekofie na bibia etumi akọ enkan pa na ye wie no ye hwe ensem ahurubia no so akoso ye various airport containers ankofu wiewia ha adwene ye papa containers ankofu wiewia ne nsema no so akoso owura abugina po amemfa ncheme owura Abdullahi gina po akasa afasa niam no huina containers ye we various port ene mekeka ho mepese ye beko na yakohwe sansem no ye ba ye betu adwumadi no so
Yes, the state committee. You're interested in your clear containers, no? Because about 2,500 containers there, a dozen. Now, demo region also. A straw na echo. Revelations no HSS. No more 2,495. Sometimes 2,500 containers. And demurrage of 1.5 billion are echoes from the doors. Now, and a committee in the day or more, and she more no, every day. It's shocking, honestly, very, very shocking. About 1,350 containers.
Hey, containers,
full containers, over 1,350.
A good port, honor. Now, there's a port security or honor.
That is the point. ECG records shows the containers, no, our ports. Mkoye stock taking at the ports over 1,300. Anyhow, containers, they don't use mood. You can't, when you're show bottle now, they have a baby. So, how those containers go missing and cannot be accounted for now? It's a very serious matter. And we'll get to the bottom of this matter.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, sir, when the new government took over, of course, at the time, no, your inventory be who containers and they go, meboa.
The records no show say year 2,409. That's the handing over notes.
Yes.
Me call habo. Me need to form confirm containers. I won't say to see way. Okaya, I about 2,500. I'm the committee no go shim. No more than 1,300 ayra cannot be accounted for. They vanish from the ports. And
is it possible, sir, the Irano was between time Amoko any time a committee echo that period nana Irano?
Oh, this criminal investigation will establish that.
Okay.
But clearly, no, I'm convinced it will be in the area. And Uncle Fobina, Abo Omano, Omatrici, a free port war. And now, the free port on near Katia, they call ECG warehouse. The records and the tray will show about her at this date. Yeah, the port manager, Ben, and terminal manager, Ben, and Mark Quincy. When they receive the company Ben and mine, so the all this from customs security, national security, clearing companies, ECG staff, somebody will be held liable.
Anyway, no for more any containers and neoma be in the womb.
Cables will move stay near my womb meters, near even the near man crown we have to determine near my work container name. Just an investigation, but this will be criminal.
Of course.
It will be looking at those who perpetrated this crime and they'll be dealt with. ECG procurement. Oma Kaini Estate Department of Boom. And Oma head of estate in charge of procurement. And Oma you procurement director and Oma Kofi. I mean, why do you do this?
Hey. And that director, no, estate director, no, and a superintendent over procurement way mo.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, we have to correct certain things there. Well, we can't continue like that. The first thing about governance is that you stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Whilst looking for those behind and then going forward, you don't repeat such a thing. You know, you remember it is some clear directives, monitor it, and as minister, I would ensure that it's implemented.
What that thing is for containers, when they say the value to container be as well, we are looking at bear saying.
Well, a container can hit between 300 to 500,000 US dollars.
One container.
$500,000
and
yes.
A move over 1,300 naira.
Over 1,350 naira.
That's a lot.
Your warehouse. National Security will provide protection. They said they should take stock of all the serial numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I am a copy to National Security, copy to Ministry, copy to Office of President, profit to ECG for no. Because one year, who can say could 1,000 something year kaya kosi baby year. You be so dear for home.
Yes.
And no, I'm very particular about that. Because I'm pretty say yeah.
Wow. I mean, not me. I also 500,000 now. You're looking at there $675 million. I mean,
no, that's a lot of money.
That's
and
a lot of money.
They can't clear the containers, and yet they are ordering more containers. Maybe I will be 1,000. Also, we need to be clear 1,000. Cables will be more, and then you are ordering fresh cables, same spec, same type. Now they can't wait home. It doesn't make sense at all, man.
The Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo na Yawson Nkano ECG containers a good port a year 2,500 make us say 1,328 ayra and what is a sector minister kan wasem say container bia enye kra no over 200,000 niema say wom it make us say out of a year 2,500 no 1,328 ayra Montio 1,328 ayra what dwen ho a wonti ase Honorable Kasembi Abra one yenua obi yefa credit in ma Sempa FM o see ebehia say yebehwe manager o receive ye mo yiye eno ni asema ye bisa eba ne send the ECG omo eye 2,500 containers abeka port ye koyia ye koye 1,328 ayira etu fahin ehin na sa containers ifae na ECG their problems wo hododo ECG omo problems it is a problem about ECG ama omuni ama kura na abeka port no containers ni biaira Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo ye be person do na be si form because you research Ghana ECG here reset enyema bi akokoso ECG akokoso ya divert o musika ma even containers ekra abeka port so ya divert bone ben way or something for two and Swanamo because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or reset Ghana also two corruption so sir. Share any one container any 2,328 out of 2,500 containers. And near me meaning say near ma a bit to me ababua ye nyam kania niema. A bunny saying no container near me gum. Nina over 200,000 bakubia over 200,000 estimate ya bakubia into over 200,000 would yen 200,000 dollars flat na yen kind 1,000 cryer hin and sana 328 beka home. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de bia me kasa asemi na me go so sika Ghana for se yen kan kire wo say why e bida infrastructure we infrastructure hini ye ka the nations builder we me ye hwehwe fi won say ye sika state properties eniama belong to the state no ye state ne dia no say wo giba yen wo 4 years see be sika ma akwahye mo awie di wo ye say adwuma no kra ma ye 4 years are we okay because why ye be pen ye ni mo betumi aye Inti afi no 4 years mumbo mbode wudi age muntu anamon no muntiji yesika mayen eniamu emu awia eye dan ya na me pacho nipa bi na receive report ho eye dan ya na muhwehwe ma mubehu kwanya containers ni di free port ho because records ho eye documented hwe eniama bi a wote a akoso the previous government no eye na ado dan kwa akufa ne Dr. Mahmoud Bam wotu edwen wan say in penny be some your doctor, be some your professor. I am so many day. But we want a gun and the common sense in a boomano. Because in penny funny be a bra common sense. Nyansa, friend Nyansa. Penny funny ni be. No one sound drain your home. What did near maybe on Tiasie? CCG, ya the PDS buyer, ya divert ECG on my account, Sikana Kuku private account, Musa, containers as well. Ya divert ya for baby, I mean baby, containers nafa. We dear, Honorable John Abdullah Jinapo, Monform 9 Sifom. Na ECG nkwa de nsem efi oba na ha adwene. Containers nyama eguma ye de be yisi why na divert we dey say previous directors no omo ye in charge mo from na atwe mo to say ye chiche ye frɛ francof mo invite mama ye nka na kira ana maka no Ghana for se menka che His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say 4 years say nyama nkofo ewia ye sika omane nyama mafa babia so no kwa no begigi amaya Ghana for say omo ye okay. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for 94 my wati. Was in Sembia Kokobano. What didn't want Tiasie? What Tiasu saw wouldn't home. Because who said Sumner Hardreny? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Containers 1,328. Bakubia near me womb over $200,000. Wow. 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 We here say but saying ye Sikefi government cafes Jacobo ECG. No. Sa PDS diversity come back here 5-6 months. Ni na mo renje mayen. Me kwaso ne hadwene. Na ban okwe na do dan kwa akufo ado ne Dr. Bawun Bawumia. Omo luti manu. Omo wia manu. Omo di manewu. Too much o. Huh? You see the consignment 2,500 na ma trim say more than half. Boni ben. E hadwene yi. I had dream ye papa. Nti me gidi sempen fu beto omo nansi so na ye huma ekọ ye papa. Nkofo at SkyTrain. Mama mi saw. Ye railway no kra wo form no. Ye railway sina wo form no. Abanda dan we twadi. Wona mo be ko fa nsa wom kwan so wo fa ayi kwa benyam ne dome mo ne ehwe ya. Wo hwe railway sin nkofo no railway na sisi won nkofo tutu. Wo bi se omo so omato. You training na scraps akona na no de ayemo de beye ye hwa na nanado danko akufo ado abanda da ne akohwisem na o ma beda da ka che se ye beye SkyTrain e che se train na wiem na fom de akra ye hu so e fom de akra race mo twadi na kantem na wiem e serious MPP aba HS oba de yadwin be di agro obeda da yen wo hwe mo TVXYZ wo tie mo Power 97.9 FM ene ma kwaso ne hadwene o enye se ye da so 2 million akodo obi botom omo se ni se Malaysia na omo di scanner ko omo de kofa ho na asan kofa account no ma san se ni aba bedi enya di asasika no obi e won ho bi o so omo twene ba ye beko na asema eye Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Dr. Dominic. Some of the kind, ye peko ne ye kutie sansem no okafa SkyTrain ho no. Ye nya ne ntie say yachi former sector minister of railways Owura Peter Amewu omakofa no. Ano so mu bisa no. Nti Dr. Dominic ayanyi na sem o kan ye no. Me pese ye beko kutie ye wi a yakosa asem no so.
SkyTrain, we can confirm that the 2 million was paid at the request of the chairman of the board of directors of the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund, that is GIIF, Prof. Ameya Ekumfi, and then and then the CEO, Mr. Solomon Asamoah, who is currently hiding in Senegal. We tracked him first and noticed that he was in South Africa. So he left Ghana somewhere around February 2nd, the 2nd of February, to South Africa. So we were monitoring him in South Africa. And then he left South Africa and is now in Senegal. When we contacted him, he told us that he will not come to Ghana until I think, no, he didn't say April, 3 months from now. Okay, so he's giving us 3 months to come to Ghana, very much like Ken Oforiatta, right? it reminds me of Ken Ofurata. So he says he will come to Ghana in 3 months. So we are patiently waiting for him. If he wants to be tried in absentia, that is his choice to make. But we have the prosecutorial authority to, prosecute him in absentia. And of course, the person who acted with him to transfer that money, the Prof. Ameya Ekunfi, is in the country. So if there is going to be delay, we'll start the prosecution with him being a suspect who is being tried in absentia.
Dr. Dominic Anyeni na yeten in Kano, ono na ye Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Ne some of the two SkyTrain hono. Train anka say nam form no ye tutututu re no a enye baabi mfa. Na manam wiem na baba $2 million. Ye ni baabi asika na fa. Banti abeda ya ponso no say eye John Peter Amewu, our former minister for railways. Osanya former member of parliament de ma Hohoi constituency in the Volta region. Dia ya arrested no. Na ya arrested no. National security for na arresting in connection of failed $2 million SkyTrain project so. Na arresting by investigation was a controversial dealing na dia omoye omadwen so mu introduce modern urban rail transport system wo Ghana failure to materialize enya de be mu nti ehun sem no owura Peter Amewu ya che no wo $2 million sika yes ye de be SkyTrain deal di kan fa procurement penny e frɛ no Professor Ameya Ekunfi empenifo ni bi na esi binam Senegal no no so ya kana asem nti owura John Peter Amewu sa what say ya che na asem no say no ye sector minister railway nti we na yes ye de be fa wie mu no na ya de odi makotene na ye tua $2 million bi a yehu ade ni feli bibia amba a yehu bebi e beba abesi nde so mo di kan invite Joe Gatti no so ye bisa no honsem ya fro owura Peter Amewu so me pacho ye hwe bebi a $2 million akwa akwose because ye massa bewa kitu ndi moko manfifiri mfratwer ensida ana medical akase bebi a one city crowd kwose no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ontuana mo enti Dr. Dominic Anyeni ensamo kan no no enne yakofa John Peter Amewu no so ye toto na no asem ahwe because ye ade e be prosecute omo be court ye di asem no kama sika no ho amafa mache tu a ji 200,000 ji 100,000 baby a wo bia na matan kan bom na mo di aban na di abna di aye bibi papa bi e be boa yen nti minim se meti bia no ye be no frefre kobo one city kwa na ekọ ho a obefro se chale one city bi na ewo ho a February na njiji mbom betua ma aban $2 million. MPP abanye diewu wohwe kwanya His Excellency Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo, the former president, osi jina Independence Square, Blaster Square ofa konfona okasa se on na ba mu na se wo ba na wa ba ye ho ye di apɛ ba bi fa okaka nsem bebre asem ye incorruptible so ba na ba corruption abroso ha dwene ye papa enti se bia what say ya che owura Peter Amewu a enya bone but bone a sabio a bone no ho enti na ye invite no enti na ye frɛ no enti na omonene se yi na no nkoyi nsem na $2 million aye tete transfer ko go account mi o yi na omusa ina hu na de chema omone mo mafiaba makasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama omienani no tumi ji we nyina amaya Ghana for bebo some of infrastructure schools are done with sibida a dime market hospitals then why ye be a fro aye be pen to why ye be Ghana for saying you jumara says ya be a den na ye kadiji ye can my digi scanner kim na ye fan yambo Ghana ye fan reset Ghana and then a Ghana for her and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama we are sad my be Ghana for the Ghana for yatia sempa Munka say ye asempa na bo or the asempa na bo John Dramani Mahama the nation's builder or the asempa na bo 11 ye twemu asampa ba nyina ne say the 9th Parliament, Ghana's Parliament, my idea. Parliament so to me abolish a electronic transfer levy. You can e-levy. And you may be saying a person parliamentarians in a year. E-levy ne be ya this year. Sika, you say no, I see a 211 when I attend. Yamia dom. Parliament to me abolish a year for ho. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama yenyo den we boy. Eye levy na eye amina anja beka che say omukra no levy no e say ne a betting tax no say ye levy ye be betting tax ma wuli mu apa mu aton mu wuli ho che ni nti wo behwa headphone mi enu na waka boss hwe wa ha o se ne ho papa no kofi ju so de sensan so ho eye serious o levy hadwini ye Doctor Ohineba cry chawadia na yati levy queen. I say Doctor Ohineba say answon and me be she mama. Sanat ye. Levy ye mama mo wo dwom. E kan hwasem. Obi e kan hwasem. Ye levy MPP aban anti me ne wusu. Onwere me ne ho. Omo ye cake kra san twemu. Che ye se hwe. Ye twem ye di cake ne gumoso. Mokai levy madi abeye Ghana for mbeka che say roto ya abolish na di levy aba abra common sense dey be am kase common sense ye pedifo ni bi abra nyansa di na de omo doctor professor bi nimi nyansa sebi bi mo nyansa adoro say road tax ye nuanom neighboring countries Burkina Faso Ivory Coast yi Togo mu etumi ba bi fi Mali ni ade no mo use ye kwan na kwa be free ende baby agigi road tools says ya aban ye research yes abaji roto but ye me ye say yisika e de kosiesi wodu baby a ye gigi roto e dan ne bi ebubu eni ma say ade MPP aban to me ka kire say roto baby a na egigi no ye nhwe me nse ho wodu wona sabi wa nature call me chese bi a na wo ye maka okakra e dan no mu di WCC na wakohyem na waye mwe yes ana mo kan ana man tisa ansem omu di be ye dwunsobuo sa na omu kakaye nkofafa ye kwan yisu sa free abraje betumi agigi eye roto ni bi so de aye niema ye kan 11 mboayo ani do mwetu ana moyi ma me papa mini a wo hwe me mini a wo tie me baby a wo bi a wo te the sound of my voice wo hu television iso ma men kasa men show His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onye dadafo oka odioseye oyo onza bibi fo no bonkofo apa na we abeka 11 de mutwema am ho be kire mo 11 de omoboa na omo pese omo ya de confuse His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni NDC aban na omo akase ampo 11 etwema na omo akase o ye ntwem na omo nya point nche ye kan ye can say 11 no mu ntwem 11 abani nyimfi omobowa shame on you mo yes ade ni na organizations om say akofo omo ye work ye bia enye say we 11 abani yi 11 fu aye ho be kire yen ye ho nkire yen fi say mo a mobu man be ya mokoi na munim hwe ye ka economy a ade ye say ka economy no bi so digitalization ye ka economy na o ka bi foforo o se me di drone na mwie mu na ne den drone ye bedi 11 na wankasa mpenifo ka 11 omo ye momo de aye omu niska na masa tie 11 mu hu ye mobo mo twa cake me diegu ye so Ghana fo yasienso yasiansa bebi amekase eye paase na nado danko akufo ado bai se wamba ja Ghana fo bekase papa na one ne nkofo de na oncho mbetumu adwe na papa to bai ye hu oba so be enriche no ho ne ne busua ne girlfriends ne na nyankofo mabua 11 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama odio saye okaye no sanfa ni minister so doctor Atuba Forsen can with Parliament on the floor of Parliament. I brought the 2025 budget statement in Tudra. Can say 11 year abolish. Yamiadum parliamentarians in Sasumutre. 11 if you ho. Intimin say, says ya de epuya ye 11 de e-levy the a thing of the past. His Excellency John Dramani ma watch us all reset it. Was who buy crying Ghana Black Stars. Be a coso. I say your mind will be a no. Name come. I buy papa ni. Where ya buying a me? Into what dream whom you knew. Who say, and this ya buying or beboy 11 away you says your transactions are roll because you come. I did yet empty a money one yet 2 more taxes. It's why I say yeah na. Yeah, you see in so more betty and beam. Because your way kakra was can ye decant and dada. Kakra no de levy abeka home. And ya dada idea will say. No who say president. Waka say be for no mashada people organizations in America, ye be levy ye for ye be ye who. And that does some qua. Maybe I agree, a be here pass what was so before me no beti. Because meno said you are my dear main son share ye. A dear said you mean whom a tumono. Men better television so, men better radio so, and come wasem. They be a dear me come wasem if you had ye, who boy Germany do be a cass and a cray. A fan up mudin dear. Ken would dimmer in a bar, no, o can't be pa. A power specialist about hospital in a midrus war. Power specialist about hospital. In pre main you TV channel in fee XYZ. Main in fee power 97.9 FM. Dr. Hinaba waha. Omu wonro ahro. First no bana me boni denya. Obi abeka se me ni brofo. Anso me si form am de kwesi ka ma medru na nkofo te ho. Obi a gene de. Me kese alaji sorogo odi chiwe ni begu Sunday. Anso edi kan ye call se yenji bi nto no ho. Fi se ye easy. Ye woji kaji waha Heberton ansana SK. Ansana Livo Care. Ni nyina kama. Wo pe bia wo de woni chia ye friend yare ye friend hepatitis B. Bebre na so eni anu aduro ukoko mbetwiti amaw. Na be yira ma wanka say A B C D and E. Ni na omudi makotene. Hospital ombo adwuma. Ndro so papa. Ne nom so nyeden. Meje ba ko ma madam fo bi. Oyo ba me de ma na so me de adra yen de me numo adu na me sister wo de nom na hwe. O se e chi de ncho nom ne sensuo na me sinya abotre. Na ya che okwan afa so nom. Meti bia yare na sibetu me pacho power specialist about hospital maso mahwe minimum tie e bia wate omunka tie ne doctor no wako doctor A wako doctor B metunya aka cho say your platform we wonye credible ye Ghana Health Service Ministry of Health omunji wuntuma abanji wuntuma ye no mbahada omunro omo ayar sabi okwa papa bi omehwe kama na yare omosa wo no ebro adwene nti ase so mama Dr. Henba Kwaba no mfa nsem ni na ama Dr. Henba Kwaba forever young ahon fancy dey dware.
Thank you
and easy it's here for a crowd can be true
me da say abusia yamo Kwaba power time aso power specialist Heba hospital ye de enchia efia so Dr. Panyia oda hospital na doctor akosia adu aya hode mo bibia ogebre na ohwe power time da bia nsema ye kan nyina ne se adansidie papa nkrofo di fire ho TV so radio so internet me ahodo no won so be ka adansidi for no bi power specialist Seba hospital dodo no afra last stop yo Kumasi on cry ena ye wo takra de Kumasi wo fiyase ye ni Jasper Flame Station di enhwede mu wo aputoja kontra se kwan ne so Lake Road ena ye wo akra wo kwabenya ACP kwansa ne block factory no edi enhwede mu na fi takra de wo Anaje Estate Customs Road ye ne single washing bay no edi enhwede mu numbers edi adwuma na yemi nsam srawo de famu bia ofra branch na ebe ono ne ama direction abaho na wabeje wayaresa numbers ne 0555 797878 0200 3831 and 0244 544422 Monday to Saturdays and ye juma Sunday penny da ye even holidays ye juma our branches ni nyina mu oba ye nyabre ni pedua no ye mfiti prakopama obi aduro da bia meka say power ye treat just symptom ye tackle the cause of symptoms no ti ade no kwa ensan emabiem ba bia obi a oba lab papa bia se so ye ne be mo aye ye di mfiti be hwehwe mu so here say ma twa scan so here say ma ye x-ray bibi biara asase ma wo ye na ehu ade pote pa de sa asem so no about so no ye be ye ansa ne de draw account nyankopɔn adom power ye ntom fom yade ye de hamano so pure herba na doctor akosua adu aya ye de sa yade o ye hospital nyina mu enti yade bia ha obia ne ba bia de anantia koduro no Fabra Power Specialist Hospital on fa yade ne ma ensan fa nko de biara eda obi biara wo hwe power time summary wakoye scan wako hospital ya ka cho say wo kidney stones anasa kidney cysts tieniye ya sa yade we yade bia say e kwosoro 10 we nipa best 10 scan awanya kora no best 6 anasa 7 oni kidney stones ano kidney cysts ama wachi e form lower back ho eya wo ya e hyehyew ama won fe eya wo ya wona sia hyase etatai umia na atobaja banya no anim nyina na ahonhono emfa wo kidney ni agro kidney stones kidney cysts udi agro betimi akun misraw tutumrika bra Power Specialist Hospital yade ba kon ha nkrofo pa so eye fatty liver wakoye scan yeso of fatty liver just brabo no ayesrade na so srade aba ho ama onfe no mfe eye wo ya enkanka right upper abdomen ha no funifa no ase ho de kofa onfe kopie wachi no ho ye wo ya ho hyehyew sese ameka se ho no ahono asoa aye dendenden ama wachi kasa ni mututu we ade kakra bi na wabre wani aye very yellow Johnson ne te say left na say coke misraw entena ho sese oyefuna hyase ehonhono da bia meka say ansa na bo so oyefunu ahono no na se liver no esini say yakwan no obu okra ba scan be we no san wa ascites just say ensuo sa atade afunu no mo liver no aye fat liver no aye kese liver no achenchene a uhia eduaya liver care yanu nti na doctor akoso eduaya yihwehwemu ade hamanuro aye aduro ya ye frɛ no aye liver care liver no problem bia say ye fatty liver say ye liver enlargement say ye liver cirrhosis uhia eduaya liver care obo no asimini di kra na me yefo no na emu ayekutu emu ayekusu te say de wodi di ame no so na woni di ye aduane atere makra na beto na yefo no ma na yefo na ahono na emu ayedududu ebia na liver na honhono ebia na nsuo taweyam ebia o fatty liver omodin so betu ara ma ba Power Specialist Herbal Hospital ye branches mensa nyina Kumase and crime anase eyeta krade yade ba ko a ewiase nyina se ye aduro nanso da bia meka ne mani agene se Power Specialist Herbal Hospital any hospital ba ko pe tieniye edini ya ba ko pe ayetimi sa hepatitis bi yade no etu ase kra ye manage ye mbrebe no ase ye wo ho dance de bebre wona oba TV so ne radio so be di dance edoso award ahodo agene Ghana hania monone eye bebre so test hepatitis B positive say you kunu say you were say you ba say you nua bi so what test positive amisro en shede mu na ensu men ka say ade ne ni aduro to recover Power Specialist Hospital e bebre afri say heat bi wodi paduane mu ya na honam hyehyew honam kekaw wutimi titi ho sa na honam nyina atwitwa wodi dikitu abi na yafuna hye na ayekutu to recover Power Specialist Hospital Yankopɔn adom ama yaduro edane dan krofo jairesa dane dan krofo test negative one wo UK ni US esomo ma de hye emo ba jinno e de sandi omo na results papa omo de ba no ayade anya asem ketoa nya so ka sa oyade no ane am oduro da bi ye be hepatitis B profile no dey confirm say empire re na wo ho anase ni ho wo be liver function test ni ahwe say liver na aye adwuma yie wo be viral load count wan ka se bo hu na mo adodo a e wo moja ni mu na onu maduro no kwa animu kakra be sam wa ye biem bo hu ba bia so ate akoduru na mo anya ni da so se ba bia wa ba no hepatitis B mo na be ko so kwa ye viral load biem ba na say ye negative a ye mfa no saa sentence say duru ba bia e be ka cha say target not detected e bia na mo na wo mu no akaketua bi enti ye below the minimum figure no a viral load no be ka cha say ye negative enti no ba ye mfa no saa keke ye ma ye honya ye de ye be ye hepatitis B profile no e dia confirm say abo no ba kokra ye de enim ansa ne aka cho say ye negative enti ye ka so ye negative a ba bia be ko bia e be ba negative Power Specialist Herbal Hospital hepatitis B ne master e ye power mesie wo Kumase won crime e na ye water krade frɛ 0555 79 7878 0200 3831 and 0244 544422. What do you know? Osa yadeɛ baako a betimi atete nkwana nyinaa ekom de wa ayasam aduane to ayɛ ma ɛyɛ wo ya wodidi mi a ɛyɛ wo ya na ma obo eforo sentini sɛ osa no ekuro nso so enyan entobo ha ne de na ɛyɛ aboforo nko a aduane de nanim kwa na sabi na wo ya ba ya na ma obo no ha nyinaa yo ya de kopie wachi utanya heartburns wodidi na aduane gyejabo indigestion ya na osa no nyina titiriti asa emframa bi egina oyam Mr. Tumika Bra Power Specialist Hospital. Dr. Akoso Eduaya Hwehwemu e de adufoforo bi aba ye frɛ no Eduaya SK, that is stomach care. Ekuro bia wo ye funu mu. Ulcer no sɛ wo nsunu mu aye duodenal ulcer. Sɛ wo aye stomach mu peptic ulcer na stomach ulcer. Emu bia no Oba Power Specialist Hospital ye wo dure betim de amam. Na so nya Eduaya SK no a ebetu aye ulcer na se kra aboawo ama nso so ho atimi atɔ. Yenu ni nyina Food and Drug Authority register jatum e de amayen emfuso bia eni ho. Enti ade bi ha bia no ba nyame adom ye waduro ayede ba ma ho atimi atɔ. Wo ye bema o hwe power time. O Johnson sema sha se eye basabasa. Da bia meka se mema ye ho akese pan mu baako aye Johnson ho nsam. Kakra bi na Johnson de okɔ aketo bi na aba. Bema bi chima ansa na Johnson aba. O Johnson ne bema na se eye ne bema ehhye no anasa eye ne ya dendendene. O Johnson wi o tenka sa Johnson ne bia kam. Obi Johnson wi ne moja di akire. Obi kwa Johnson aba ni nyina ye moja. Enema betimi de sa ha wabre no edoso. Ebetima ye prostate. Ebetima ye bladder, that is cystitis. Ebetima ye urethra, anasa urethra. Bia ye kidney, anasa untreated infection bi. Oba power ebe lab ebe video be show mu ye mo ye scan bibia asese ye ne hu de sa symptoms na ba so no ye be ye ne attack the course no atuade no ase e de amount o ye oba o ye be ma kompo e hye minimum gota misro ama oba de bia de ade akekere okon be ma wuntumi emotai ye ba ye mfa se kan enka e ho ye nya surgery na se nya operation ye be mu odo e be na ni nyina awarefo amopa wo mumienu nyina momra ne nhwe bia problem ne wo ema bebre tinisuo ema bebre na mompa bo ase ema bebre anum nura hodo nanso bo kompa no na problem ne free be ma no ema bebre low sperm count nanso na msa ne ho ode ne wo mpa wuntunum se eno ano no ba ye semen analysis no na oni sperm ba kokra e wo ne ho nsuo no mu nyina momra ne nhwe bia hawo no ne mo amo power baby se nya na Ghana ha na edoso mo nso mo de ne mo ni genu peye oh ma wadim sabi pampa bone e wonum halitosis bad breath yade bone ba ko a ense so didi agro obi de woni tirim obi de woni hwinum sinusitis bia de na wo se enam no gam no ne kuro no ewo obi de woni minimum wo tonsillitis etem de sa problem e bro bo ho ye diabetic ana so diabetes on hweso ntritini ye obi okra wonim so ye diabetic sa de ne betem de pampa bone aba wonum bia wo severe liver problem betim de saade no aba enti ba bia wo bia wo sa ha we no wo ba power no ti de tu abo ase hwehwemo no yade bia asie wo nyame adom ayaresa e wo Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Kumase Enkran anase eyeta kwade na nipa do aye dudu aye titiriti wo no asimitia famo a ase ade etade na ase na ne na ase ayetofo empabo hya na rokra wonte wo de oba be yo massage kama amantini mo biebie blood circulation be take place ama sa titiriye ni dududu ye no ni nyina be firi ho akwa ma ho atɔ wakoma bo se hwim wanya ba bia antena wanya ba bia anso ana ya kutu atɔfom wotim did all right and so tia na ete obese me kokata so amintumi enna to me kabra Power Specialist Hospital ukotodwe wo ya ho hwenye ye obo cross ya na ɛho no wo se nsuo egina mu ni nyina no ba ye be mu adure be kyekere ade amawo wo kyekere ba ko mienu miensa bo sampa se wan kasa timi tia so wo de poma no beto ama ho atimi atɔ ya de bia ha bia to me kabra Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Kumase Enkran and Afitakrade Kumase wo fe yase yani Jasmine Flint Station di enhwani mu wo aputo ja contrast kwan so Lake Road ana yewo akra wo kwabenya ACP kwan so ne block factory no edi enhwani mu na takrade wo Anaje Estate Customs Road yani single washing bay no edi enhwani mu yade bia ha obi amesro Fabra Power Specialist Herbal Hospital bone fracture dompeni mu abu pain your bone specialist ebe case any adache no emfa ha obia ebro saa so na sciatica woto ase atwetwon de fa osire mu fa onantu afa nanko kombe gina onantini na onano ayesisiri wudi agora be kan wato form Power Specialist Herbal Hospital yesebra yemfa hamanu ensaw yade entu yade no asekora emfa mawo frey 0555 797878 0200 383831 and 0244 544422 jirika jiri no so yade bi abaye bema bi ayemra wompam wunya jirika jiri ebetimi aboa na afi wunya eye hebatin heba mixture we eye immune system booster Equipment Center for Scientific Research into Plant Medicine Omar recommend say eye immune system booster papa wunya bi ebeboa ama odi pedwe nya hoden na bo ho ban fe yade ahodo nyina mu omade ma sanka ye no nyina bi baabi eton habado bi anokwa eno no ebi ewo ho ba ye krabatan mu bi asoso a obanya bi ato ye do wase se baabi a oje bre na ohwe power time nyame ya adoma dasene sabre ya nso ye de apomde ho nsam no ebesan bro.
Yeah, that doctor Hideba Sibebre of Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, producer of Liver Care, Sasuna S Care, Herbaton Herbal mixture, and Sana Jury Kedri, and see Omono we sendri now, Mapo Mudin Swokwa, or Metumi Ashoma, we need it to me Aji, Yen 2 Anamoni Yendruho, Nametibia, we need to me Aji and BB to me a conkai. Yan Concord Jabwa for Krato Bakumi and me and say, Ba, ye were honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama waha saso na yewo eye Kofi Ebusha Penny yebeti ono so nkanti bebi a obiano menko so nda TVXYZ and Power 97.9 FM beba sisia.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
Missy Menanum. A group bassa at the Brabro Tibedu.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow. Na yes, a room maybe crana. Me bano timide or maybe gumi so weekend.
Hey, woman,
remember, I don't think I'm catcher say. Ya no medi garlic capsules. Posun, a basis so come. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules. Wa mamoja dini paduanimu efrusani ye na esiesie oba ne barima mahona awodin. Ubenya edroyi bi ato omanyimu pharmacy stores frey wo 050 349 4885. Edroyi enye mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis unni how FDA ajidwe di nkra tuyi ato.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your world's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GAWEST and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596-273-546 or 0596-273-547. This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, Misamo Akwaba the TV XYZ baby awa wo hwebia. Membredra ekuku da magin konya tsena foma ye ba na ni omu ebedi enkomo. Memeka say honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama agin konya atena so former member of parliament the ma bue in the OT region. Sa so na wo Kofi Ebusia Penny or ye senior communicator or can national communication team ho the ma NDC. Ekuku da mina me no omu ebedi enkomo. Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama Kwaba. Bibi aboko de.
Oh, bibi aboko sensu tonanse kakra.
Mate sensu ato Kumasi ewie. Yese Kumasi akwan na ya basa.
Ndra na mi wo East Legon wo su ho ni framan ya.
Easy. Ndra be no ANC mo ho no. Na mi jama wa kwa nim ho. Na mi ti buru nti nim se ya asase wo so. Sana omoyi na e park cars wa ase na ebu ma bu shem. Eye serious ebusia. Endo fi Islegon na akọ mempasem ekọ eye Madina nyina no. Na be boss ebubu. We say many gani wo mempasem wo. Na metumi hu se eye obi loto kiosk namrie mentense na akọhwe taxi bisu ebubum. Ukọ mo cemetery wo. Minim ebusia matema so nsuo ne ye ananbo de mo ehun hwe ohun. Framana ndre bai na no de.
Who said the outcome who ANC no television
no visu okotobabi
yes in the car no for police station no na ANC they know say there shares in here they install solar na ebuegu omo
na woni ma adene ye nipa bebre na nsunu tuninti omo toninti omo ye so omo ko park wo so omo ina so
sa
intina bi bebre wo car no mo na ade bugu omo
onyankopon na asu afidi na mframa
no natural disaster
ade de nyame asene say ye nya casualties be amem is the only thing we thank God
serious pa no ba to baby ofia ebusia
you can't complain yeah that's so etin kwemu a obade ahweye nsuma afia kwa prabeti emta afi nyina me ma ha wiada
no correct
yes afi nyina me ma ha wiada
tia bia na asesana
nso na John Mahama se yenta maku na bedu yenso me no no abo nyina
enye easy ogugu da me
kwan ba ku mu da ye da ba amanfo na ya wote amanfo na ya
se me mighty
amanfo na ya
se mpelifo be hwesa ade akai mo
wote te ye na wa na yente wonka na ye mo wudin beba nya ade de wo mu
e me den se mo wo twen huhu
ade de wo mu se John Mahama ye obi a okai nipa
correct
okai ade no matter what it is no matter how it delays it will definitely come ebedu emre so ye obi on sa brabo kra sa ye wo bi kwasi ada ye wo juada ye wo bi Saturday obi ye Wednesday nti ade ensan ya ye mo nyame sombo but the whole thing is wonga nya no ye bompai ma won say once will be discharge won who creditably na ama abiding sense form na ama atamfo enya NDC any John Mahama nefe wontumi enya efenjira baby so lanchi won say they want to come and contest in 2028 NPP is gone and they are gone forever you see, so it's up to the appointees that the president has also at least found some confidence in them.
Correct.
One more appointment, you know. Say we be discharge you. They shouldn't. Answer na yebeto aso. Uni masembi ame kachire me nyonko fubi. Ene nipa bi ame no wonko asore. Me kachire won say obi biara onya government appointment na echiri osan wia omang ni sika no. Say nipa no nya tu afakum no. They need to be shot. So face some microphone face firing squad.
Shoot and kill.
Shoot and kill.
That's right.
You need not to allow such a person because government appointee. So even last 2 years, it is a VRA, a managing director, chief executive. No, when you say VRA, also increasing in salary, it could do 400,000 Ghana. And yet it is kind of 4 billion. So upon all these things, now so to me Ghana ska now deprive a lot of children who supposed to sit on a bench or a friend say desk no to be tried there now they come out on here now ordinary fruit to form a God will punish you. Until I know that the appointees will serve well. Now as she could man chirima so edi echi no so ahwe no amand this ya yakono na etumpom I think
okay
yes
ye bedas papa panti ye wo honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama wa ha former member of parliament de bambuem wa ha sa so na ye ne Kofi Busia Penny ye kan inside politics pioneers na free agenda no ba osu on na ni sha since
the first young kasa program in a minute yes and yes starting
sana Hanabishi be
yes
na mo bopa large sorogo ba be sia so de na bo Kwesi Ashama je osu captain
na kimi ko bin twawa no we di me say wa answer that we embugu said that make say the whole year me ma every year me ba hineba yes once yes and no 2 months train na me bo modi abai na me won krofu bia say me wish you mo enipa bai no baba tunde and any birthday
happy birthday baba tunde
a captain of a vice chairman constituency vice chair ono also obon pai say ni chairman na beja DC no no abe chairman baba tunde nti Africa
but this is be see you
and yes nia edi hobie mo no yem papa and ye nua David Dakuji
isi mu de mbae
yes yende mbae enti na michia David Dakuji ono he Eastern Region deputy organizer a chumo boy ma and this unim say flags away this in no boy
wow you sure
see my constituency be 200 t-shirts on one bottom enti adwuma waboa no John Mahama said ni so and this is so ni so also obekai no
sa so na Amenfi East so me gidi say me penifu to an because Amenfi ye baby ana first so ntokwane ade e ba ye omuyi new executives e ba se okwa Amenfi East a bibia de din ho ye mpai boni so mbe yu bia oba one eye honorable Nicholas one eye constituency executives ni na be kama ye bete se kro ya tumi aba Memphis tie sempenifo Memphis so munyo obi a ebe ma Memphis ebe ye kama asomdwe baba na Memphis te tumi aye krabahwe se maka executives na makasa mo pese ye World Bank de ma ye NDC amayuko o Western region no ye hwesa Memphis mo betumi ayesa anti o minim se o meyi obi a ebetumi aboa ma eye kro ya ba executives no mo be ye kama yenti eyi bia MP te se bibia be fam ti penifo hwe Western region mo dem ba ti se ma Eastern so emba ona abo ho de oti di aba ti me be siesie ewie minim se be si bia no so Memphis be fa no ntuma pefra
nti be chia David Dakuji no Nati Bongo committee 20 Nati michia no pa na ankre bia Kumsen yes Abraham Kumsende yes
friend
yes sir
uncle so ha ye papa modern drum bi ba ye no
JK Mensa me by me ne kasa yes yes kasa ti we are be friend me nyina ye be friend yes JK Mensa sa ye be chia no na
ya feel papa
say nipa ese me chia won yes David Akoji Nati Bongo and say na masakari mo ne nkrofo ti me da nyame ase
sa so na ye nua Abubakar Sadiq Suleiman a panel yo ba researcher also chia mo papa na ende ye na twins in a birthday and see my happy birthday in Tafui your mama birthday kai say weekend is on say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa shebo de so say no say edo fatal ne edo adano ye 2 days o say imagine we 1 day no ade betina ya bread yes na ye bibie ho so aye ni 2 days and say no Monday ni Tuesday no holiday alaji sologo say wo pese wo kon ho bia no register o me ho no the 72 hours no they celebrate alaji Sunday
alaji no
Monday Tuesday
Monday nya na gbe say
Sunday also Monday
alaji no Monday nya na gbe say o yi ba ti e mafi
o so me kan chrom
o so da bi e say so da ka che on friend on say me kan che alaji friend
on say ne battle police ni na ye we ni ne ba
asawo
ne se baba to no hwe ni no wo fie wa ko ni accident wo Asante achim kwan
na dad me friend no so wo baby no be friend ba no
yeah tie man shede la one bro say ko jam
alaji e ma shede yes
okay almost you
that's all man chia na
wa ma bisapenya kasa wo wa we
waji afa
so na bo kasa na enkwe
so si ma men kasa den jam ju petrol
ana wo kasa na enkwe ni
like the municipal and district chief executives are here on about 80
region yes
I wish all of them well
wow
and abaying the parties so any ready say there will be some a bit upheaval some
yes it'll be when you bia no be kasa me play we but them fanti echi na mpim
at the end of the day as I say nyina ye hu say we are resetting Ghana and if we are resetting Ghana me can dey bia say 4 years is 4 hours so say 1 hour call aka 3 hours and for us to work well for people to see the impact of the 24-hour economy and the second coming of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let us give peace a chance. Yes, let us give peace a chance. Now, ye juma. Me there's obiati send me there. And Kabewon say in Sobeto there's a quan papa so when we also abo. Give life and peace a chance and let us move on. But there is nothing you can do. You contest cry at the end of the day now I say one kasawudi many opoku John Kajakro was an me text message me chafa me nim say so no to e ba be do holo to so
just I have
basta kweku kan kwa me chamu nyina
yes I catch him so Boom FM be bounce back very soon but happy birthday in Koma Simira ene Senat Simira ene Senat me pato happy birthday in Koma mo fi mo papa Abdullah and Abubakar bon friend Abubakar Sadiq Suleiman or say odomuye papa nti momo happy birthday when 5 years and for say the wonya na inshapa
so 5 times 2
Simira snat and your mom happy birthday may you live to be 97 and beyond happy birthday.
And
You be celebrating the weekend.
Dan and Governor and my women femboys. I know they are suffering now, but it shall be well.
Oh, why not?
It shall be well.
Says you're not about farm consultant. Intimating via me 200 more.
Wherever you are. But the feel of goodwill and serene Ghana is here with us. And so it will soon touch you.
Maybe I don't say na transmitter be security at home. No be on Korea. Okay, I'm more serious with Donald Honorable Mama Wakwaba wo Nsemegu Bamba so na me sha so say ya petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 3 persons who made it adwumen for the removal of Chief Justice. Into your reactions was answer no.
Oh. Mina Nicholas, Michao Achagana Fonina, or Shea Samri. And the minute of shopping. And so many not do a form of fact. You know, Sansem Sema Eba Neko, Chief Justice, you know, and I a month for petition. We first of all ask ourselves, why should all these type of things happen? Now, me Nka and Ness Nka, Openi, former Chief Justice, Eniebua, never was a party and can make us a committee crime and intimacy. Because they have really, or he has really abused office. He has really abused office, and it doesn't have the Supreme Court have educative impact on the youth of this country. I just say students cry or classroom cry and say, as some way they can say self-assessment who could do quarter on say 90, 90, 70, 9 people before this rate. And I am my Mrs. Betum. The first the Basan is here and near Chanufunia to Hon. And so why should it be so? And with all issues are a buy, but media Nipa Asemu de Anyaba and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on the petition at the command or best steady no the ama committee number from na ye appear ako eni na ye hu bebia Ghana SSF. Why are we saying this? Yeah, mommy, why and yama, I'm sure as a human being, Papa womb. But a business who Sena Odi handle some cases. When a handle Jachi questions and you know Chief Justice then. Jachi question. Almost the beer Uncle Court. Who your bad time? Bema. Onusu Busia. Ye the assembly two anima went to me and shape Papa. I don't know if that is also part of the petition, but me can because we are human beings. Papa who say on record the beer as a Chief Justice who's what for so on record the beer. Inya Konyaba Obia MP and all these things went on. Ye the assembly could look at the interpretation of Article HRS say obi ako file now vacate in a seat. What did we learn from you from that? What did we learn from you? Say adienu and the constitution say obi edon party bi ana eko bring media wako file as independent automatically wajai we see there be yes sir. So these are some of the issues. The elementary law students, maybe some questions. Even though I don't know petitions are omudiba, but I'm very, very sure these issues will be part of them. Na san yamanu ama say, akwati say enigwasia kagana in our justice system, which is not good. We must live in this country as a loving or siblings, and with principles, the rule of law, as some trese SSF but no, Avinumaki was able to use the Supreme Court as if it is his own personal property. So these are some of the issues. Sir President Ajasemu Sir Obedi Asemu Bie Edima Committee Amoma Shushema Yeshim. So at the end of the day. Say committee nu akokase at the end of the day now president so jet to say SSO for there and one is a kwa no beko mani enyo bia ya se bia ye obi ti se dampare ye no nipa no de ni salary de ko fie minia intia no kura no ahumije na ema no udi salary say 10 cedis na udi ko tinefie enti say no eno no say wonye djuma ba udi aketua na wono mu enye ketua enye djuma bia no mu ni aketua nso so these are some of the issues, and it is my greatest wish that we reset this nation not only at the productive side but the judiciary, all the area. The beer we have to reset it because the Black Stars say omo reset Ghana.
Never sure.
Omo reset Ghana. Obroni kura to me say Black Stars ama winning no be so easy. 5-0 in Accra. 3-0 in Morocco. So we are resetting everything, and every person's hand should be on deck. Nayen seti Ghana, mani ye maye. So we a judge, we a lawyer. There some no, enunti na ye tiauka. But don't let your decision look political. When it looks political, then you are inviting trouble for yourself. Because if a day should come like today, you know where you stand. Look at the time. And you know now, 2021 where the elections.
Yes.
Look at the way they handled that issue in our apex court. As some NDC court different. You see, Jemensa the best 5 figures declare president. Into ombe jina board so non tre on tre senior or senior those figures. Ekodru court MPP for say when I say bunketa say any result and just asem na ye dia kokon but Supreme Court MPP for everybody asem we ni sa atentia and akoba say there o omusi NDC for amfa omu resource amfamba. We don't do things like that in a nation. We want to teach the young ones how to live by law, and everything that we do should be the result should be at the back of our mind. Say we want to succeed as a nation. And yet teacher for nkwa, say teacher for try dem koda failure. Yetumi tinase na ya trouble musa asofo susu kosi cathedral amaswa ye be trouble musa and the judiciary na the rule of law. Nyina eka ho ama Ghana aye Ghana. So let us see what will come out from His Excellencies, the Council of State, and then the committees. Whatever comes with the I agree.
Okay, you better ask Papa Paul submission also dear my uncle Kofi Ebusiapeni. Kofi Ebusiapeni.
Okay, Nicholas Medasena, Menfa, we free Sunchia Wankasa, Major so production team. Namichia honorable so. Yes, yado pa akase baso ni etwedi na yeda nyame ase ni echia tiefu nyina mo amote yenka che nyina yechiam kiniko asemeda ayoponso yi anze empayino focus mbi say obi nkase puduo nhye na ehye wonkwan ade a yebere yebedin yebe anze obi enu wo beka kire say wahyehyɛ bayere siwo no janto bayere ni
wait me sure one agbesi sebefia
yes
also chia mo papa me sure no abo me tia Kofi so also Kofi bi ya friend
also be friend down me friend no amfa
ka na agbesi over to you omo friend wa na wa ko ani
agbesi bi chia ba on say obi nkase obi bayere a wahyehyɛ guo no o janto mo nhyew dabi enyu bi adwene nen na mu no janto mu dia ye beba ru na yedi ye nya manem prosa obi ni wo ka kire nse asema to sinje no mprempren yende because when you if you are market you no one farm mame ogosi also no mu no ye preacher CJ no ye preacher or ICGC e come to 18 who said that wrong or ye preacher or your sofu power na sorry into oni mu kire okronkron na Bible so kire yense na wunima ebedi wachi abrabu bia obebo no ehu testimony ada hotwen nti so otwa sapa no ho adanse di and you be a say papa bi we yen kurum achepa na no ye Pentecost elder o friend elder dudu na me ya abofra pa primary school and we preaching e we yase na asem no to meeting o say no chire mu say na wonyuma bedi wachi ase chire say wo ba wiase na nkokɔ na wo be wia ya e da wo be pie wonyame anim wo be say wo kɔ na nkokɔ di wachi wo sie wo pam wo nkora na wo di wachi nti wo pe bi e pa e da wo kɔ nyankopɔ anim na bottle so ni di wachi na crate nkrom what I say? CJ, my friend say Supreme Court Justice Araba Esaba Tukunu Mrs. Oyemfantini if you win ba. So what I say? If you win ba, no win ba no if you kura no ono ne uncle ba any afenyo markings. Afenyo markings. Eje fe won si akamati opese hu ntije. Nte fe won de enti afenyo markings ni case court Supreme Court there.
Yeah, posse and coach.
Within 2 hours. No ma me to be panel justices.
No ma dia sem na.
No not to be a servo. No ma dia assembly within 2 hours am obibi monko. Now NDC for including Okujato and the minority. And the case are court to Supreme Court up to date. Up to date.
You are afenyo de na.
Ye bi afenyo.
Say maame no NDC di asem ko ndi mamontina.
Na bi me dey say on asem na make
no for nya Ghana for.
Yen ko ye ni.
One say obenya safu wo bu ni bed won kan
asem correct.
Anything am starting from 77 be dey gina Bible asem Nyankopon asem so. Woni ma na be di hu adanse. Maame na kasa ni nyuma na sese edi na dance obi anyi obi ada se wonyi di fo na djuma na oyo no so that nyame na me appoint you. I am not also an appointing authority. I cannot appoint you and disappoint. It's only the president and the constitution of Ghana and the bit to me and the mrana to be da antiaraba justice Mrs. Esaba Tokonu onu and na ye ba be registration wo kurom ha district assembly elections ye be registration no enipa ye registration main registration no want to be anye no wo keti na wo na di 18 years and above e kusi 20 years no ye yes won ko register sana yi si bi ewe no yi si assembly say obi an ko district assembly no ko register ni oti region nkwari ni men ko hoda mini anu abo afu bet men ko do hoda but you can imagine say akura bi wo ha to drive more than 3 hours and 4 outside wa bekrum.
Okay.
You won baby a obetwitwa nsu it assembly by na political parties e wakrum na CPP PSC whatever they put themselves together and we issue statement and the man you see appealing say they be near in district they be create problem in profitable car those who doesn't have money no they cannot transport themselves to the centers and they cost you and if you don't take time I will be creating confusion war police station war our district assembly mama say na this is a baby so the parties political parties put themselves together excluding MPP and work out Supreme Court say mama ni my interpretation no quite on for injunction and then the enter show uni ma dia anti Mrs. Esaba Araba Tokonu ko yayi oko fixing date no de ko share 17 or 18 the very day registration sada no ba na ye no so obedi asebo no
yes into bed
it's then how be that's why I said ni man e bedi lati ni one dance in the the whole be am tam ma be no nobody hate her ni position no kwa ye nyame no de ama no no ane dia but you ma wa ye no who dance lady
yes
and this woman prevented majority of Ghanaians from to be registered. Now share this is assembly if you remember registration into the first time I hear registration with this boss because of Joe Mensa and Mami Wing. When you ma be wati What dance the yedi? Yamani, when na nkofu bi wo Ghana ha. When I say minister, some mammy did a 1 year papa. No, only Suban, and Yamana Meka. Into the petition. So Bekaya, so some way, send a little for the honest, no, you good lawyer. No, you be Oji rule of no dear. In the case where metal, your Mahama. You can't mend this a minute. Kwakwaza or whoever, or petition. Na nekufado, mebu amunka chebe. About CJ, no kacha ne se mami we ni ye bi ni ade ni papa. Onye fair, onye peri. Mami ni ye bias. Enti akufado we, me pese wi nsu emrano article 146. No we ni so, ana mo ko ko hwe ni se mu. Akufado wanka ho hwe, wanka jira za akura se wanye petition no, wanu na one day bi na ne yiri Rebecca ba bem panu no de to bi kakra fai. No wo men kedu fufu tu mu na Akufado. Odi wie ya pe no betina abonten. And also you shall say me no hwe nim to aprogu. You see? Article 147 say president is just a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
So Bekaya emra MPP fubi any papa bi ko no petition na Akufado against Charlotte Osei. Akufado petition what they call the mistakes be including signature kura wala sign it. Akufado call the man. No Bekaya just say petition out by errors room. Jina kona ko yeni. Azam vrambra. Na papa no okoye do ko yeni. Correct. So no. I'm just a conveyor belt. Conveyor belt in the ultimate be mistakes.
Correct. No November.
And what you Charlotte say because your promises will be Charlotte say. And this is the baby or baby including John Bahama. And also anti-Araba messages Esaba Tokun. Bianca so be Yendi yeso bi anya na duma no fa perepere to dieta. And the Ghana phobia can say no. Mamine Dumanye, it's Article 147, 146 in it. So you say CJ, Kiniko, if you want to remove a high court judge, it's more difficult than CJ. CJ is easy. CJ Article 146 in it. Just you process. Just petition the president. The president is just a conveyor belt, and he will convey the message or the petition to the Council of State.
Council of State and the committees.
So the Council of State will sit and investigate the issue. When they find out that there is a premier false case, assembly man. Now what the president, not president, that forming 5-member committee. That 5-member committee, two and the Supreme Court judges. Supreme Court judges and the president are appointed back. I didn't have to see MPP who no want to see one. I'm paying for say I didn't pay Cocotia. Sebi nano to come.
No one but there.
Bobo there, the Akikadu, and the Beshaw. You be tian.
Jack cow.
Emirini. Obia Mr. Obia wedding body will claim Kado. Yakikadu Betian. It is the time. It is the president mandate. He says 5-member committee. Or no about two judges, Supreme Court judges. President Baba appointed back. Next Supreme Court of Financial and a Bakwaba. Not president appointed 3 members. When you're lawyers, when you're MPs. And the Council of State member, ordinary Ghanaians, our noble personalities. Independent debate we are showing Nicholas or say black committee also. And then you we say, I'm from money, my men now, Johnny. Then Tian Pano to that. So we say, you be Tian. There's a time I see you Tia and Jaraba and Esaba, Mrs. Tokoni. Nakikadu are ready. You know, any did not see. Nimrini and Janabamrini. It's in the president. I am say, when the constitution is for paper, I mean, a Bible, also me, you know, she, you be the petition about into Council of State. Council of State, and so Quatinasi. Honorable Ajau, do Ajau, no Council of State chair. When the Papa, former Speaker of Parliament, when the Mumra. Into no so bad machine. Ya assembly and the quarrier. if you are referred back to the president, na president form committee. Na yahwehwa asebunum. Nti edusua the moment you get to committee as I said president no e ma CJ ni funjai automatically. You have to step aside because you to be your judge who are court. It is so conform anya obey interfere with the investigation. So what you supposed to do is say the moment you find opinion for case, the woman have to step aside. Iti CJ what can do now are you ready? No matter what it is, Ghana for beat you.
Okay.
Nama Supreme Court adia ma me ye nipa wo kurom ha. Me say enya fa fu wi ase nyina ye Supreme Court no wo. Me bo aka kire me. Kurom ha no mrade ni wo. Won no boye ye fa no Apex Court. Won mo ni nya sa nyina. No bi e woni nya sa pa. Etumi hwe Ghana fu anim. Na makwa kwotena se nipa ba korom. 9. E be 7. No maka kire Ghana fu se. Me basic primary certificate and require birth certificate. I'll be here with a passport, Ghana. That's what they need. Now, Kofi to wish Ghana for me. When you pay Ghana, or catch you a certificate and tell us we are Ghanaian. It's a merit. Ghana from India, Mutum to me. President Mahama Castle, the UBI. No more Marana Dahoro. What's a baby? I just watch shadows one fine shah. If you talk. This is the time. This is the hour. I can.
Medical fear with your penny answer, Papa Power and submission on the brain. What a home air TV XYZ 12 or Power 97.9 FM. A cuckoo dammy me no more did you ma waha a honorable Daniel Kusia Shamine a Kofi Ebusia penny and see or more high ye did and come. Mamisa Ambrose honorable Kusia Shamine. Electricity Company of Ghana. Omo containers 2,500 a big good port Akawa port make us say 1,328 ayera. Sector Minister Regina Paul Etiana Monho, but say when they receive a year then far him also more investigation. Me just say ECG acquire institution and a company. Near my debia ya divert way, Nessica way, now go to accounting and summer coso hard really. Or saying a crack contain a piano near my woman a year more than
$500,000
and easy.
500.
I said, man, you cry wolf from crown 2,000 and over. And easy, ain't you?
Opinion Nicholas, near Ewum says, your Casa MPP for your incompetent. These are the signs. Practical signs. Near I'll be charitable in the sense, but within these 8 years, NDC no power, NMPP no power. Now, NIA cra and Niama NDC, Honorable Jinapo, we are Mishakin, we are Namabaha, the office. Now, near a woman, say. We want to see, when we talk about researching, we want to see the intellectual capability in NDC as compared to the incompetent capability of MPP. Because Yatise containers are containers saying 1,328.
Yes.
Now, and send a number calculations soon. My main catcher say container gear back room hand. Our number, and yes, sir.
Sanity.
Bill of lady, and yes, sir.
Sanity.
And I need to our clear the Inti Miss Honorable John Jinapo. Look, don't joke with it. Wait, hey. Utumi ye we ama ye who contain ni na nipa on fire. Crane na peja. Time o mu peja ni nyina no. Oh, post no crowd side. Yeah, that soon cry. Because we want to look for this containers. Why am I saying we should look for these containers? Now let us go to basic calculation. 1,328. On Mangasa Kase, the content should be 500,000 per container. Yes. Now, if it is 500,000 per container, you multiply by 1,328. Now, kita $664 million. Meaning $664 million. And only containers are ayira. Where your dollars Donald Trump nisika. Afe mayen fambra ye Ghana sikum. Na ye who say sama akuje to kae no se kae benya sa sika no okrum ha. So if you multiply 664 million by 15, do you know how much you are getting?
No.
9 billion 960 Ghana cedis. 9 billion 960 million Ghana cedis. And now Benya. Munia, do you know agenda 111 ebesi? Yeah. Who the quite agenda 111? You see by 30. Do that right? And you na yes you agenda 111. Na sasikanu you beba beka hey ona we jinakpo. Yes, we have accepted your press conference in national security. Se bebe edrum ya tra near better my uncle woman nay gold no free. So you go by this principle, the bill of lading, the person whose container has got container beer or number. Oh minia container beer or number. Into the
two formal fair idea to me.
Minia one day 2 formers and the container oh me bisa. Sir, obia 2 former the container share. Just a container audition from Crown number 1. And as a number no bill of lading would you win this a while for that ama yefa container bill of lading HRS a number no then you come and answer. This is the only way you know when you are a teacher and almost class with the stubborn kodan kwan room. You see, you are not going to say we know mubedin komo mama jai subano moja. You crack the whip. Period. And now let me tell all the NDC people. Obibi obeka kire jina pose o jai we madam funu menye hu Ghana before. Menye hu Ghana before. Let us take the thing and let the law take its course. And NDC for be say oh semuye no say onu so be say hey ya bonji na ka tese ko bokro. Ya catch us a Kobokron as an NDC guy. Mumayen chimra NDC MPP for because when you have NDC for visit teaching, so we are talking about resetting this nation. Into social containers in Kwan, we say 9.9 billion. Faka Ebuwahi 39 billion. Sorry, million. Sika Ira. Yes, Inti 39 million. Inti 39 plus 9.960 million. No, 9999. Do that 9 billion 999 million. Now, Musa we train. Now the SkyTrain at the account 2 million. With the exchange rate of what? 15 cedis per dollar. Now you should 30 million. Who the camera? Now you do 10 billion to 29 million. Now you call in one baby I ever just cannot free. Now the as for National Service Authority there one kind because who multiply by 81,000 national service personnel by 700 Ghana cedis. Now Sika Udinachi 56.7 million. And men too. Now they are 1 year. Now they are 1 year. Now they are 8 years. And no 6 years crown. Now make it 4 billion and 82 million Ghana cedis. Now Saska will become 9 and 14 billion. Share agenda 111 28 billion. Into 14 billion we share kakra we kra na yanya. Into one say na ya sibe say 100 into we must pursue this money in profoya diyewu. When we are saying MPP for so munjaisa yentumi NDC for Aminga Jam MPP for Nam Krom Honorable Attorney General almost yentumi nya che yasuba nunu yebeka kasa manasa Honorable Attorney General. The MPP people are saying that we can't do FOCO in town because we are also the new Mahama government. The appointees are going to steal, so we can't do FOCO. Please, I'm just telling you what I've heard in town. Work on that. Let us use the law. The only thing I don't want us to use there. Over here, we national security for we need all this money one after the other. Container, she said, you are doing so more. And now she account to Biama in billions. So we need the former MD of OCG enye Mahama your friend Mahama Dubik Sombra Matisse say
meters bi on kwasesa
me say Matisse Gina humi wa America Dubik Embra Chrome
Van Dubik or smart reason
yes smart when you now see on the time so you must come and account because Ghana for Muntio MPP fought to make Okrania Mabia according to the minister of today John Napon or see them on 5 years we here be into Oma Krania Manu etia hoka edi agu ho a enomu wia edi yo muhuye. So we must chase all these things. If this is not political persecution, last me by me catch you say niente a ADC national security body fie a ADC co school check afenyu marking by ADC ankasa ni say waja asem edi ama afenyu marking because he knows he have a parliamentary immunity intinu onu obetumi aka sembia nu yentwi janushi. That should not happen again. Let us chase our money. Obibia wafa Ghana sekanu honorable sefua medawase ukacha one MPP for one is say let none of the MPP people defend the corrupt persons of MPP. That is because we are building a nation. Share corruption to say ebusia bia wo ho a abefa emuma say tumi ko abefo ni nyina wanse nkoda beba ni nyina no mu ho atom. That is what we must do. Ye tumi ko abefo ni nyina wo ebusia bia wanse ebusia bi wo ho akoda no mu se akoda ni tipa na ye no ya adichi amusi wo we se ni nan na adichi na wo means how near titi sana corruption ti pepe inte say to me kwa be phone of family ni nyina ma don say obia na ko reverend sister no your so for now obia ni hwato. That is the stage in which we are today. The only thing na nado eyema Ghana mrante ni say wachiro mu se na ye bokro mu because oti akonja so uka sembia no mu se mu de mu nko mu NDC fo mu mpa adepa. I remember very well Kanufurata Bobusia our parliament. You catch on some jai or CNDC for a Pharisee for instead of say Robert in charge of Shanyansa and say we are there now 2.25 billion temperature bonu. Yes, in your yen enye. You see digital. That is the mentality. In the one boka etu onu. We see America ubeba May or see ubeba na April. So say May and now ubeba. These are some of the things that we must kick against. We need to collect this money and invest them in the what productive sectors because edumapa and edumaura eduma ebanu. We need money to make impact in the lives of the youth. And the MPP for Sheduwanya Abrantie, Eduwanya Abrantie. Me won democrat and Kobotria and Mibao. What to not come Ghana Sika on Srofi was Sako Jina. I sorry that na baby. What was social media? Sorry that Dick sorry Ben.
President sorry. Assemblies of God.
Assemblies of God. And I'm sorry, Dick. Fine. On one that Sako to me for
yes.
Our brabum. Assembly your court. But me percent me
also.
Yes.
What we call gated estate.
Yes.
Or down there 20.
Yes.
And here we can see a cool cruma.
Was here to do different.
Me percent me man
you're there 27.
Me percent me man honorable attachment. A friendly advice. Why you did that? No,
na lawyer for the
why you did that? On one day, I use a glimmer, and now see minister sign a check once you are in office. Or see young train assembly, you know who never see the basic. You see what Parliament Ghana Sana
the chief director more sign.
Yenta me man friendly advice, he says, or type letters are Uncle said those letters are going to social media. In some way, can I say Attorney General or the court in some editor in the public opinion court. Or no, the letters are what type 5 pages in all the coin. And your social media and all the good. And I would know how I blame more. This said, you see, Ghanaians want information from the NDC appointees, the Attorney General. It is the call from Ghanaians say we want to know what is happening in the life of duty of National Service Authority. In the life of Ebubuahi, a dear na ye, dear na kosu, or asusu dear na muye. And I will say all first as some move and court. My name from my public. No, Honorable Atacha, you are wrong. Let me tell you are wrong. And let me tell MPP, you are not going to dictate the way 9th Parliament or government of NDC will be governing this country. You cannot do that. This time around, you cannot do it. Let us tell you. And I'm a country MPP for. If you decide to be defending these people, we say court to but these are some of the evidence. Papa where could be account on the directors of the company. And all use national a national account. The same name no my use. What you see can be Ediama Israeli company. And our transfer ne aka no their call account mu. And then I say here wa this will be to say this in class. He has printed money over and above the constitutional provisions and allowance. I am now say 25%. What printing more than that? And now we went before some Mukasa and the Dubai Hisu. Also the Attorney General their court. Already Nakupa Alcoa Onya Shanyansa. Onya Shanyansa. Sanka judge bill on the assembly court. It will take 1 year to get Attorney General. So Attorney General can't say busy. Say when I would make a call. Yes. Mr. Kopebe bra. Sika wafan. Maybe this is just an eye of the tip in the iceberg, right? Yes. Into SSAN to Boissy. And Mr. Kofa, is it how many million? Mr. Kofa, bill is it 100 million or 200 million? 200. Yes. What should inquire from 2017? Yes, you should inquire. Everyone inquire to 1 billion. Almost confirm 1 million. Now the G Ubela. And I will say the Attorney General, the court. Check of it too. Check of it. In Ghana for NDC. Beye Juma. Ya wa hasusu. Ana NDC for susu. Say NDC ni ya BBN Yebeka because we want to reset Ghana for our children. Our children should live a happy and loving life in Ghana. Men sanko base debia na ye pevisa e de akwa botre akotena ho omu kodu wo susu na Donald Trump susu esa dia ba e pamo mu so omu bra Ghana. Meanwhile Ghana soil is more fertile than that of America. Say one koda kona kohwe. And a goal need that money. It's enough for us to develop this country. So the corruption, the containers, the monies, we need everything. Honorable Abu Jinapo, John Jinapo, a year in the office, Mamma National Security for a new woman. You say, you cry. Munchi kotum na me man omusha de say ntina ya papa kotum so that Ghana be fan into mapa e dey fra merasi papa honorable Daniel Kosia Shama na training kama min kokofi ebusu apeni wo kobi yes
can you go you see honorable Kasi mina me hear no if you answer o can say o hwe MPP for nam say we incompetent to me no we criminals.
Yes.
NPP as a whole, they are criminals. You see, they plan. They sometimes plan. Also, where your money are planning. When calculations are here, NSS.
Yeah.
Then, 81,000.
Yeah.
Multiplied by 700. Bosumi Diano 56.7 million.
81.
Yes, Brosuni is 56.7 million every month. What the Kusikada Dynama every month be a Sika Wubia our national service in here 567 billion every month.
Yes,
567 billion OCDs a month. Anytime a year. It's a year never bottom. Sika will not do a one butum. Okay, in Abomuno, they 4 billion.
Yes, yes.
Now 4 billion OCDs. What the quantity is getting by 40 trillion.
Yes,
trillion. So 40.
Mafa.
When you 1 trillion, bet we are. Two companies, factories are 1 trillion. Able to be a bill.
Yes, some.
Full cartel. These people, they don't care. Hey, Manika Sabicho. Someone will say, "Say you see, just by a Kenya Japan ebe ka kire yen say MPP fu they still like there will be no tomorrow. Yes. You remember Kenya Japan ko fa na yere no ko bi company no o free company no say umami mo company ni dina obi anka se mabo metrim po
e company no DJ street box no
no na mpesa me bona na pepe ayira mi
basa akwati se busuma.
Yes, we found Imperial World Ventures. The whole Ghana $100 million.
No cities ana.
Cities here. Now $100 million city no. Who the Ghana? Street board there. Anuna so obekaya Ghana Standard Authority. Ebeka che say street lights now we import to abaro. E substandard.
E bobs no.
Light no.
I say Bobs here say papa what the bow fear I had 2 months now.
You see, they don't care. These people they don't care. Boy ECG. Dobik Mohammed Mahama Dobik. Onim boni on the he knows it very well. If you do government because we are not info and analytics.
Yes, the buy no.
On global info analytics. No, any the whole world. MPP for MPP. It was September 3 months to the elections. Mamenko yemo. What you be baba? No abe cover bench. But here. Okoso osuyem. He will come and answer. This guy, all of them will come and answer. They now catch them say. Containers a good port. ECJ import. I don't know if you just say criminals. They imported containers. What did they go to the port? Some containers now what they buy no here. Items now what they buy they don't need it. They don't need them. And we import it when so here. But because Napo and a lawyer minister don't forget. Napo I never. Nankaya me young commission. Kamusu MPP winning and Napoya vice and coming Nanti with Yaku the Rock now. Mr. Manantu Fia Cocoa, Mr. Fom, Numakotana Woodin. Now, you know your vice president and a Bontuku. What from say Yamusukru?
Hey.
Yes. See, when you go me pekura meku koko no mo hobby no masuma jobe. No you know your vice and we say Napona ko your vice. Onu no be your minister. And aside we see one now be your parliament also or your minority leader. Ni de no your Ghana for me tie de na fa your market see ni na. Oni say why you deal na no be
Deputy so no say the big crowd mo we am.
No you chairman
no petty.
No chairman will be important to be a board chairman and I will sign. We na we be and only we ko important by. See, no man wo dey go ho. E be the 5 years. After 10 years, some mama spy.
Told the port where the Odi marketing.
And go. What they big war. Na niema na big war no. Ade ya on say akọ marriage. It's every month we drop 1.5 billion.
Kwasiaka Tebio Ghana for.
You criminals. They intentionally create the thing. We should have tried to not to say. We say Japanese book no. Me makacho mi so bi oba ben no bia no pone onya tips nya di nyina sentence ni hu ayi allowances no yo man hu nya na kotu produce kumun no aban bia ba no you see and
we dey yen yero
enye street so no we just come here so you see people like this we be infect you they infected a lot of people they infect them
on we infect one crowd though
you see I just say a bro mo that is how they are. That is how we're planning. A day till I walk around the idea here. Now containers go for 5 years in me. You're going to be here. Now I commemorate every month to be a 1.5 billion free.
No, been so did.
And now me no kasa ECG ka akokodu 80 billion.
Why?
I think 80 billion. Now when I akwafa container na and MPP for start tie MPP for one. Baby awo ya de atoma won. Won a wo be funu firi no abetom. Say wonam. And what the containers and one eye about to just aeroplane. And what they are social media say NBC scandal. Yes. Yama a confirmed bank. And also container bank. Excavators in a bank and women. We are the tricycles. Yes, Kejatia Cronfo. Then session Kutoku say you. You know I'm a crofaba bro. When you better to one knock. This is what they are doing. Baby a gunu. Baby a kugu demoraging. I mean, custom to you with security wall. And support. Security wall. Wait, this is MPP for you. Richard Anya. Who the two communication director? I hear about my chairman and let me warn in war. Metro TV, and you have a call Metro TV. Me catch him when you read the message. You say, I hear about it. And one can confess it with Metro TV. I confess with Kumas or two about 2020 election. And money being in Ghana register. A electoral fraud. Crime has no expiry date. Crime. Me catch up. Me say me put two videos together. Let me roll my case. Now I appeal to this IGP. No, they were arresting our back. So the woman say, Kiniko, upon all these things, Ghana Port Authority, we were one of the best security system. CCTV cameras in India. Eti babia honorable kai no minimum ye set across CCTV cameras ni nyina abobo ho eti e ho ye 24-hour ayi for guard and CCTV camera ho if a bill of lading ukwa ko discharge ni obabia na wo ni amaku warehouse bonded warehouse now person we be kura
What is bear 3?
Messages say custom officer you go there. That is it. It's only parkour or to be born or near man. And change your nafi.
Why not?
That's what I say. It is insane. No matter what and no matter how, the pregnancy will come out. Be able to say home and people for chrono. And anything or be a one people be a mini be careful, make it when was about what you say NBC the crowd or shall cry one day. And people be away. And people be away. They have good ones there and over to me, but bring on the Nidia. It is when the devil ADD. You have to go to the table, the dining table with a long spoon.
Long spoon.
Just be careful, extra careful. No one shall Uti I don't know the credit be behind and a bit of amount. Didn't and I would you man never say. Now bring a bro. Now a fellow markets in said no Maka could dim. And it's obey the day of Parliament. Nasek, a unit channel no invite now. No baby General catching a gun of say. A son say he's holding the government accountable. No more yet. Into the Fed one
Parliament to say, don't worry, friend is saying, says the idea. Mopa Monty.
Oh, don't worry. So don't worry.
I can say, yeah. No, because
national service was a man to come MPB. Yes, you name some moon.
Some people
should be ready.
Yes, I just got all the media.
Parliament to the Caucasian Papano. Same people. Yes, no normal. Can you know be your house? It will be a no. No, many some more be here.
Young Queen.
Some people on Massa. Mr.
Young Queen.
God will Nicola. I say maybe we are in Bamu Chokoto. Into your better na ba. Say the Ababa because Jinapo. Ankasa. And the one bombarding what a committee. And a committee in the report all day. So now no be hand over. I'm an investigation team.
Yes.
Whatever you call CID or whatever, or the national security coffee watching they can just hand it over. And they are going to investigate. No be Pierre and woman with the gun. They lie, they can run, but they can never hide.
As I say, winning.
In the meantime, between time and I make out sense to Papa or say Winyanum, now Utuminum, Ubia Kawasem, if an ex natural mineral water, and you saw Muda Hokrojain. Now, I saw you were 350 ml, and I package in Sabono, you were 500 ml, there was 750 ml, and it's a Wutima ex natural mineral water, now may come for a diamond. Ex natural mineral water, the patrol between us several parties, I say family celebration occasion, we are so, which me I say, was so bad to minum, Bema to minum. Akolatu no bia betumi anu ex natural mineral water open dudu etu akoton a we betumi de weni ahwem wo XYZ broadcasting ahimfie ha ye wo so abebrese street na obehu eyen wo so abebrese street wo ba ha depo kesena wa kase ope Uncle Bob my friend Richard wo ba dudu bi open wo so betumi akabi 0592 273546 0596 273547. EDX natural mineral water. Yes, simply natural. Saso na me patcho Medimosis Clinic and Herbal. Yes, center the middle swap. Me patcho be Medimosis. Would we need you say prostate disorders, sexual weakness, male and female infertility, sebemane or bar why problem, hypertension or diabetes, sciatica or typhoid fever, malaria fever, stroke, STIs in Hawa may come for Medimosis Clinic. Or some would dentist me patcho be brave no so obey me papa nu so per se me patcho white will say wutu will say o fellow simu na no do ha obehwe e de aboye papa Medimosis wo adenta barrier opposite the police station AS building inside Ghana Highways Authority yard Accra Ministries wa J Kojo opposite school for the deaf will be home Kumasi Ahimai Kokobe Santaso Boa Sekwane so 0244 068447 now we need the Moses for NDN Common Safari Valley Eco Resort in the middle so Safari Valley Eco Resort me patcho udru ha we need bet to me ajiye papa fi say Safari Valley Eco Resort a 4-star forest lounge udru ha we need bet to me aji because no cre me do baby a ho fe bibia bi so ho we to me humwa hu bebre nankasa zebras antelope ni mekeka humara mu na we to me ehu bi ho a ebe bo ma we ni etumi ajiye ebiom baby obeda omo accommodation kama fa wo ho a obenya private swimming pool eni bi ho wada ma we ni etumi aje saso na me patcho bebre mo obedi an omo restaurant papa udru ho a obenya continental and a local dishes ni na bi ho enti Safari Valley Eco Resort honeymoon bi na wodi me patcho birthday parties any wo friends bi on person mo koyo mo parties ni me kan na betumi akoje ho ani kama for reservation we betumi for 0596 914394 na uno mundin komo ma bibia entumi enko enkansa Victory garlic mixture na medru so insa amuda ho krojen me pacho Victory garlic mixture ebwa ma me pacho bobia na komo bon pepe eto se bia wonsa na wonan eya na ayetititi eya na woni so ayekusukusu me kanfo Victory garlic mixture mo me pacho be improve blood circulation na bo ye pa ma bibia tumi konkan Victory garlic mixture woni bia ebebo ma bibia adedi ediamo 020 129 3280 and 0242545633 na bibia entumi enko enkai enfemo Power Specialist Herbal Hospital na make am for ediamo hepatitis B yare na hawa na C, D, E, ni na be hawa. Which one among cover or meet me abo fatty liver and sciatica, a prostrate, and sana, a woman I will send a more boo, Sasuna also I am crew component how, and now say a year fibroid how for any chim or Power Specialist Herbal Hospital, Omo Kumasi Fayasi, Lake Busumchi Road, opposite Jasper Filling Station, Accra branch and Omo Kwabenya Pukwasi, ACP, a Kwanya Soa, Takrade branch, where a year Anaji Estate, adjacent Anaji MA Primary School will be home 0244 544422 and 0200 383831 na bibia entumi enko enkansa yes sign aba studios na yabetwa enkomo so mamenko honorable Daniel Kosia Shama ho honorable se me ba ho na ye hwe SkyTrain nsensem no so aba ene ya honorable John Peter Mewu me te say e ade e arrest no say invite no so a me hu se si asem say e release na okọ e din say me bra ba yeti Professor Amayo Kumfi omo di kan ekofa no yeti so mu invite honorable Joe Gatti ansa na papa ya yes ofi
Senegal
ofi South Africa ko say Senegal it is say so wakra ha no ko be bia on invitation on Sembebre SkyTrain me da phone cry we see ye tutu ni na iron straps me na wiem na baba na $2 million ye hu be bia sika no akọ we mo di no e dey throw no speed dey inti we
oh Nicholas enne miti se o ma echi anafre ye nua Peter Mewunu eye mi na kakra but enu na o ka so ma sa jai no nto mu person mo tutu na mu person mo tutu na omo tie ne omo su enu fa ho etiefo ne enti a mi gidie pass omo friend ene say omo su abe minister in the same railway ministry now nka nipa omo they come from Joe Gatti. I was in Parliament then, and Professor Amayo Kumfi esusu chairman and sana CEO so nti nipa asem direct pa na associated with pa Satan as a minister any Joe Gatti but no so be chire mu say onu wa approve sika bia nti according to say Professor Amayo Kumfi any CEO no the case is sadly now is sadly between them now Attorney General Susuka senior omudi sika no akoye investment Ghana for MPP for a non our account they are real criminals who can say that government I am not talking about the individual personalities Nanado MPP government was a real criminal and was say Ghana bibia you see Oma Bromanu as if there is no pen and paper on the record bibia nyomanya bianu omo fam say your majapade so they use it and they don't care look at even meter and sema yeka St. George say okonu account me sika da ho 25 cedis account balance
in fact 25 cedis 8 pesos worth
yes 25 cedis 8 pesos worth but sa company own sika because this account that say company wey nyani tio onu na all third party company 4 million in January our friends and God say on signing why obi a 25 cedis na yen account balance or see on signing no mun 4 million Ghana cedis enfama obi enya nkwa usa kohwe meter accounts ma na a car down is over 800 million Ghana cedis. Now look at this that we are talking about. Ghana for yesterday campaign we told you these people are criminals no obi abewe makuko but when we are Ghana japadia nyina ye dia omunko adi na ye nu yeti ho ekomdi. So these are some of the issues in the papaya oyasi wo Senegal on mountain Attorney General me Judy pa asisa wa ma obe try no in absentia enu no dey asem no wachi ye be dey asem no bi owo bi ase be ye na wo ni ko susu ye dey asa wo tise ye be fo ina ye the wanted above the dey we see ene wo be ka Sierra Leone ho a Senegal udru airport the better wanted be da ho amani ho ho enye no na mo ye yes enye no mo ye kanufurata afena omusroze yen wanted fro yen wanted no enda ho opie free ni fie poko dro porta obewu ni phone case here say eda ho kanufurata wanted CEO wanted. Look at the way these people has mismanaged the economy every sector my sister Osla say no si wato Airtel is $1 also to Airtel $1 company wato company wato $1 e kada ho be 1 billion media in hey NDC media me catch rebo. This is the time we must teach ourselves not MPP we must teach ourselves as Ghanaians that there is a rule of law. There is a rule of law. MPT 4 times we always say NDC 4 years old. Let us teach ourselves. Myself inclusive say there is rule of law. You see, Bonnie be or yes, corruption be to me bad. As a reasonable person, we say, Ebia omuye we ni nanko hontem. But minister dem to me to no officer e kabe to me abahwa we janu sa to 1 billion. We bet me aka dem say we ni. We sanu na we dey company awato $1. And to me wo e kasa to 1 billion. So this SkyTrain maka wasem e wa ha. We ni nyina yesika esese yeji. Na yemfa nye dwuma. Paulugu dam kra man fan ka enu susu ni sika eda ho we fight 12 times 15 na ni sika zu eta ho enu so ma se ye beka so professor Ameyo Kufi NCO mu bebia ehwehwenu ekom according to say Dogate mu de wakase wa approve oh Dogate is a smart guy, a lawyer so wa be attorney general first entinu on to be fast as some no quotidian entinu wa just some no e amount enti they say no akoye board chairman any CEO omuntem na asem no esade Peter Mewu oma disika no we ade no ba 2018 oma disika no we ade no 2021 no ko to ko be kase ni hu enti o me dan no but and the procedural process as I say friend because the documents are there showing say money has been released so who brought this document to you so you are also aware that this money has been released is that correct or say yes okay so you better not miss out 2 questions on Kofi because you have confirmed say yes the money has been released the money has been transferred here you seek any interest so Ghana for the same but Nicholas Nemini tried to say Mr. Jomensa Ablekumanov, right? Yes. With the MP. That matter should not tend to be like one. And Sal, nearby between 4 years without an MP. In Kabeya, oh, say His Excellency Muhammadi, na not to accept woman, no Bakasa no control Jomensa, and yes, Eba Musena Woody salary. January, February, March, when the salary, our constituency back home, you couldn't declare what? An MP. Say Parliament, it is not fully composed. It is 275 instead of 276. And I will tell you, in Kasema, His Excellency Wotumia, man 2 weeks. Now, Jemensa, when you know, say, Yama Mitokonu de Airbow, when you know the Beckham. According to say I can't share you better attitude their mouth because you couldn't declare an MP for a particular constituency. Say susu is there Akotia MP susu oni na manoti te na honorable Mutaka su person chinu NS Kumi honorable Mutaka person chinu with the interior police for and on su oya now Akotita to na parliament muntwa sem bibia na parliament mu eye kronji famai nti se wan ya sem we ya that you are some ba e be di say e be kasama okay because you must see to it the salary that you are taking and car utim and driver ni when na etuam kan it is because of this work you can't tell us that you can't declare someone to me declare then call for another election in that particular constituency na yentu abana bibia ensa na ehun bebia ejina na wo ye kokwasa sa wo die susu beba mena so no bo edana kwesha mi nkasabio mi tia sister magi onu susu ohwe bi pa eni wo no mu hwe mi nyina mi tia mu pa okay kofi abusia pani yenko yenim yetio that say ne wo hofu bi ahanti ma ne hofu no also mo ayibi wa say oja no shiwa wa na beba the fire burn go come ya gba agbesi se bo fi ajara wa wa I just open you so honest you're honest more than the Gufado yes there we go we so body with 2 eyes in a bag Joshua you see king you na ye cancel no ECG no the crime na ye ka say see the whole MPP na kasa no and John Mahama kind no one not done Ghana e
crime scene.
A crime scene.
And NPP party nankasa no a crime scene. NPP no who could remember. You see, obi to say Nana B. NSS na say wa fa no wedi. No ye nyina ho. Nyezo obi refio. Yeah. Say you see the asema ye kan. So to for container. Container seba. Na containers na oba no name we money $500,000. Yes. Now the SC one auction
100,000.
No one tomorrow will be 100,000 Ghana cedis. $500,000. $100,000 beer and 15.5 billion cedis. 15.5 billion cedis. $100,000 times 5. 15 billion times 5. And yes, 7.
China here.
That's 75. The boy. 750.
And one
calculate mama na me. So what fa say you know what 100,000 Ghana. No was here chow who the whole company no na po a minister.
75.
Not the big chairman. Not board chairman or manager. Not board chairman in the markets. No make chow no say aqua container no koto 100,000
more of evil.
No makwakoto wa $300,000.
Yes. Ediama ECG.
Phone where you are media. Yeah, media. Me koto on $500,000. Media koto wa madam roja kanu kura ma mituaroka. Makobo na auction, me se ben pebiem. Me kobo na auction no. Me told no $100,000. 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Chai.
Me we no. No me so phone cry here.
Yes.
We are no jump honorable toy. Was he about between me $300,000? No to these cities. He don't know okoton koko no work.
Evil.
He don't know who we are small crowd of fiesi. Me kwa koton na do market na kwa me kwa koton me boka na maba. Kiniko. Se me ba be twami twetia. Me be twami twetia. Sa de friend account. Me be twami twetia. Na ma ba mo anzam wo betwa. Na mo anzam so ntwa. Mini kana me de buy no sizi.
Unto sizi.
Why nyanye? Nyanye. It's a day now crowd with $500,000. Now so we here. Now been auction 100,000 Ghana. Now Chile who say Fed will be here then work kotono. $300,000. So we are criminal. We you benfua. We brother me you. We give me here. And last year who say yesterday. Peter Mewu me to me no song you see I told you say there are some of them we are going to use them as a prosecutional witness.
Tell you the one who asem na di
masa uto abu okisi ekwapem for friend abu afokin
mo friend okisi ma mo so mo nwe
yewe na sese no obu yewe udu musuma se sese yewe sese ne budu ayo so wo okisi awo besa okisi so wa hawa won say ne bon okisi bi oni sebo no na mna no nko say no me di jagu mebo me yobo pepe na opia obo no ho ba but we are stop na yebese obo say na tolije na
kama no she
ye bi tutu bom ni na say no
na say kra de bi de nsuo gum
tie amewu bai we are 2021 na November no na we ankasa a grant interview and we beside say na SkyTrain no and one say today amewu plainly because oba you be share document to the say crofo na discan nti asem of cafe na no say there won't be any SkyTrain in Ghana. It's not possible any 24th of November.
Oh, no one can say amewu in a way no cry ba ko kan cry. Who can say a PDS amewu be can say fraud.
Fraud.
And amun can say
no, he said it. I want to honest. No, I want to honest.
Honest, but
okay. railways in the Okoya set up on Okoya one day. Move was AI. Uni had the basis was a driving near crowd
time energy minister and I got a meters I go right to go.
It was a lot to say $500,000 Emma, a man house boy could have been the material near the fruit to see if you know to more what I baby for and yes, all your Jennings are, but that's for Sassim Widow, but you from Montier. Company, yes, there was an African summit to be only poco side contract we and you Jogate. Uncle Joe, I was South Africa, sideline African Investment Forum in South Africa. And of course, I 2019.
Uncle Joe, I didn't tell my year if you want to say, or grant interview or Sky Power Tacrat.
Yes,
I'm a contest.
Yes, you see, you won't coffee be on no course. It's a seminar coin, no, you know, or what? I tell you. Ghana from it me. Me me di kayaka. Me say asem biara ni wa e ba chembo. Asem biara chembo. Enti obi a we di Ghana sika de. Ki Nicholas sankofu we be bokro no. Me ni pani bi a no bon wa asem yim. E bra no wa previous government mo honorable. Obi o ye na adwuma wo office wo ni ma se bo ka kire me. So when we lost power, MPP fear Beno 20. My friend is saying, Sabosumen 208. Professor Mercy 208 Yes, 208 Emra 208 MPP for a election. Sa penny bakwa ne ho bon wan semi can when Madio he shredded the document on the office. And yes, he shredded it. Signing Pammy Bon was SkyTrain. And Jogate was the one who signed the contract. It was sideline of African Forum on one customer side 2019. And of course, it's a bit before the Obi and Asema Mikai Obi Ojibachiyeru Uncle City FM, just City FM online. There will be any SkyTrain in Ghana. It is not possible. And when you read the story downwards, and I'll be saying African Forum. Our Koyo South Africa, no, a Roma Jogati, a Kosa SkyTrain, and now will be Mauritania, Mauritius, Mako for $2 million. They are many penny free.
My account, I'm creating
a from train crack to make it come by the bottom. From train, Jogati Mauricio, and when you was your renovation.
Oh, we're ready.
When your renovation was a reconstruction away, baby. When we are train man and Yaman Chadi in Supai, and a train calling the two. These are the people. Masa, Madam Masi.
They tell no. Visitor kakra. Ya dina. Agbesi sebefia. Ora adam pom to say. We have a call here. Ana Kofi Janana.
Maboli jawa.
Ime bobi jawa. Baby ofi di boko.
Free fine.
Say ya de we come on mo boa so greater Accra ha. Ma you to me recapture power.
Yes sir.
Kakra obeka che etifo ne omo mo hwe.
Kakra be kan say me da a national chairmanship, so could draw to mobilize boys. Abibia in Yabia boys in Namu Yabiano, or to media Maya. I had to media Bibia. The Sapapano a say bon pie man. Navibia, Bioba Cobiano, Yamibio command. Na Central also for say, Yenya Bakune type Central, Kete Accra Central also. Let me say, Jomama oyubia or kukudre awoye juma na dia Jomama ye no like a bu adwini dia because we subscribing and say oh Ghana Police Service no see am no kasa obi are happy
Ghana Police Service
to be no because police no edu baby ti say tamo musisa IGP Ghana IGP no ti say afina NDC tama NDC aba power fufu ama obiani aji o Ghana you say obu police headquarters obiani free mini ukasai director here the friend is here I friend Lydia Donko we experience
only me jumano okay
jumano uko na nima uni ni kasa woni makasa asema baka okuma betom
sana yere
uba police headquarters sisi aminu kasa ko IGP office uya akoda anon koda obia or receive obia
why am I many I say media no say media engagement regionally omo kasa me beto omo ka bi yen ko mo share dem
unya butre papa no mama no time
okay
emu hwe
yembre
mama ya reshafu
yembre ni ti mo be
oye no joma papa no obeya reshafu police service no
okay
ama obia mbeto
okay yembre ni ti wo bi mo be chi omo atoto ya yenko
me chia me Joshua any alozo any madam for now to central to I see Joshua yeah me chia
no
shama ni papa no
okay yeah but that's papa mamefa na se kese ma honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama saso na ye ni akofi ebusia pani ne so agbesi se befia ye de bia boni de ye kana sem no ono na nde obae no siwo ono na oni ebedi enkomo kama ye ma ye musu de ye de news papa in a kana 6 na ye de bro enti ma we feed in course on the Power 97.9 and TV XYZ. Yes, one bad. Debbie, have a wonderful evening.